Yeah, what it do? We back again playing in the mud. Me, B Rad, it's the Bulrad podcast. You know what it is.
That's right. That's right. Back at it again. Like and subscribe. Jump in the comments. Let us know what you want to talk about in the future, and let's get into it. What do you got going on, Bush? How you doing?
Man, we still celebrating Knicks in New York, but hey,
Yeah, we are.
hey, they're gonna have to get sick of it till it's over, which is never gonna be over. But today we doing what we do, playing in the mud as usual, man. Some things we
Yes,
gotta
sir.
get in proper perspective. We gotta not let history be untold. We gotta let people know what the origins of certain things. So you already know what it is, man. Whack 100. We back in the mud and we about to prove some things, line it up and run it down for y'all, man. Yeah, a lot of controversy in the past dealing with the East Coast, how the East Coast gangbangers do their thing, the West Coast and this and that, just a bunch of weird stuff, hypocrisy, and we gonna just show y'all how that shit did not age right. You feel me, Mister
Mm,
Takashi 69? But yeah, man, it's a
Takashi,
learning thing.
that's your boy right there.
Yeah, this is an educational show.
Yeah, we're gonna learn
um,
you how to not be a jackass.
Mister, what not to do. But before we
Exactly.
get into the videos, let's just start right here because it's with Wack. Most of the majority of these videos is Wack telling East Coast gang members what to do and getting crazy, violating and yelling and screaming. We'll listen to a little of it because we're gonna pinpoint the hypocrisy. But when you a dude that your oldest OG is saying you're not a Pyru and saying you're not, so why would the East Coast listen to you, man? Is Ayatollah Mar, one of the oldest Pyrus out of LA County and whatever else. And he got some words for Wax. So before we get into this video, let's set the tone, let y'all know what the LA OGs think about them. Most of them dudes out there anyway. Let's go.
Word.
Everybody got your phone number. How do you? How in the hell do you always know who called? And yeah, they called me. You ain't been that important. You didn't get on death row till 2003, and there wasn't even death row then.
Mm,
And matter of fact, none of the homies say they even put you on. Miles James didn't bring you around. You got brought around by the police.
damn.
So what? How did you come in to death row from the beginning? And you brag about that you gave Suge Knight's family $10,000. $10,000 ain't no money, nigga. You could have kept your mouth shut for $10,000. You can get $10,000 from victims of crime. And you bragging about 10. I gave it 10. Did he ask you for it? You tried to get in his good grace. I done heard everything that you do. You done shot your shit. You are not. I'm in the park. I'm in Gonzales Park.
Damn.
All the trips in Dubai and all the trips to Jamaica can't get you in the park. These young piranhas will eat your ass up. You got no West Side pass
Damn.
because the main man over there is looking at your head. He already said he done already slammed you. He told me all about this lawsuit. He told me about your whole get out. So you are in a box right about now. Man, come on your own Clubhouse and tell you to shut up. And you don't say nothing. You didn't put that on Pyru. So now, Mr. Pacoima, Mr. Dubai, you ain't in Pacoima. You don't come past Manchester. You sure are not
Goodbye.
going to come to El Segundo. I invite you. You've never been to none of the homies' funerals. You've never been to a hood day. How are you a Pyru and you've never been at no function? Matter of fact, the 8th is hood day in Fruit Town. Come through. I invite you to come through. John T, your boy, come on through. If you think you can come to Compton, come through. I dare you. I challenge you. This is the Yosemite Sam challenge. I'd like to see you come to Compton Hood Day, March the 4th, March the 8th, in Compton, California. We're in Gonzales Park. You can go to Campanella Park. You can go to Enterprise Park. Shit. Just come to Tams and buy a hamburger.
He calling out all the Pyru parks. And yeah, that's crazy. But
Yeah.
I dare you. But I know you ain't. So onward and upward. Yosemite Sam, your time is up. Hey, Charlie, you got him, boy, on that one. You got him. I give you one for that. You ain't getting shit else. If you talk to these nitwits, which you could, I did head to head. I'm gonna tell you about that head to head you did with me, Charlie. But I appreciate you checking the CI and a paid informant. Check the CI, confidential informant that lies. I was there with Jimmy Henchman. Told you a damn lie, and you're gonna get it for that one. Yeah, you make it. All these lies are catching up to you on Pyru.
Damn.
This is Diatola. I'm checking out to check in. See you, Charlie. You're next.
And he's certified, you know, everybody know, you know, the research is done on him. Certified, one of the oldest members, oldest Pyrus alive right now, man. And this is how he feel about Wack. Wow.
Is that
surprising?
I always said, how come we never see anybody from the crew shouting him out, bigging him up? Never see him around any known people. It's always just him around his own little crew. Like, how come
that he's paying people he paying? Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. Known men don't know who he is, so whatever.
Crazy. Then another OG, one of the founders. You know, let me play a little bit of this. Then we'll get into that East Coast madness, man. Playing in the mud, man. This is just an educational piece, though. You know what it is.
Absolutely.
I was a marketer. I was a PR. I was the CEO.
Trust me.
And
so OG Mac drama, right?
So I would say
I don't know you, nigga.
We can hear you now.
Pyru.
Yo, 5 man, you hear me?
Yeah.
Have something to me.
You in the
might have to.
You in the Matrix again?
Yo.
He ain't in no Matrix. He just.
Yo, what up?
What's up, Pyru? What's going on, Funk?
Who's that?
It's Mac Drama.
That's Mac Drama.
Nigga, I don't know, blood. Who is you? Don't be Pyruing me, nigga. Who is you?
No, that's Mac Drama, bro. He's part of the room.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't play with the funk, nigga. If I don't know you, there's no Pyru. Don't Pyru
that
me,
Wack?
Fuck you talking about, nigga? Who is Mac Drama? Shit.
Is that Wack?
Yo,
Yeah,
that's
Mac
Drama.
Where you from,
We get along.
Hey, man, hey, look, first of all, stay in your fucking room.
You listen.
I came in the room, man. Shut your buck ass up.
Holler at me, nigga.
Come on down there and bring your weird ass mama with you. I'll beat your ass.
How about you come here to Arizona? You
blood, that ain't no problem. That's not a problem.
Come to Arizona.
Okay, I'll be down there this weekend. That ain't a problem. We down there, dog. I ain't worried about that.
I'll be down there.
Come here.
What we doing?
Always talk that shit.
No. Hey, look. You Pyru me.
There's a reason why he separated himself from certain gangsters. He don't want no association with them and have a reason to meet them or pull up and even do business because he knows it's going to lead to them.
Yeah, because then he have to fucking do the bullshit he pretends to do.
Mm-hmm. Wowzer. So you see how he reacted to this dude who was a Pyru. He don't even know and just reacted like that because he wanted to create a separation from the top. But I'm gonna just play a little bit more.
It got clown because I wasn't finna fake Pyru you like you somebody you ain't, nigga.
I'll be a fake Pyru. Been faking since 1978. Then I'm a fake Pyru.
Wow.
You been a Pyru since 78 in New York.
Since 78, and this nigga.
Lord, get the fuck out.
Nigga, I ain't from New York. That's what I mean. You don't know nothing about my history, nigga. Stupid ass.
Fuck out of here, my nigga.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, bro, when I come, when a homie come, hey, when a nigga come into a room, stop gang talking to him, bro.
Wack sound like you gonna come at the man, you don't know nothing about him, don't know him, and you come at him with aggression. That tell you what type of nigga he is. You don't know nothing about him.
He's a clown. He's a disrespectful clown ass fucking fake and a liar.
You sound like a bookworm, nigga.
What, nigga? What bracket?
You sound like a bookworm, nigga. Like you got 4 sets of braces in your mouth, nigga.
Okay, sleep on me, nigga.
Bro, listen, we'll run into each other.
Yeah, we will.
Hey, let's
get back to the questions, though.
Let's get back.
Boy, sound like an OG to me.
Yeah.
He said 78.
You ain't gonna bump me for the value.
Oh man, that would.
Oh wow.
Let's reset the room real quick.
Sorry about that.
So who's that
But it is
female
what
down
it
there
is.
running her motherfucking mouth though? Broad and numbers.
Now he want to get into it with a broad, with the female.
And if he don't fuck with Gucci,
That's
he
easy
ain't
target
speaking
for
on
him.
him. Not on my stage. That's out.
Also screens booking off.
Only thing I remember is Gucci. That's my nigga.
That's mine
Gucci.
too.
Waka.
So now, you know, this is before Gucci did the ratting and the snitching. Now look at how Wack, wait, Gucci, that's my nigga. It's Gucci, that's my nigga. Like, word. Watch this.
Name dropping bitch.
Yeah. Lane.
Yo, Freak Fire, man. Who is that nigga, bro? Anyway.
Who?
He's a gangster,
I don't know
nigga.
this fake, whatever this nigga that thought I was gonna play Dr. Jeff and Mr. Hyde with him. Who is that nigga, bro?
I don't mind introducing him. Is that okay?
Nah, I'm talking to a street nigga up
Period.
here. I
No
ain't
problem.
no disrespect.
No
Fireman,
problem.
who is
Go
that
ahead,
nigga,
Wack. Do your
bro?
thing.
Mac Drama is the one who started. He's the CEO of 1017 with Gucci Mane. He the one who started it, I believe. Right, Kira?
So you telling me right now he run 1017?
He run 1017 Brick Squad record.
Put your foot in your mouth, stupid. Now you gonna kiss his ass? What you gonna do now?
For real.
Wow. The characteristics of a snake. You get exposed every time. Oh, he running Gucci. He with Gucci right now? Now watch him say, nah, because I know Gucci. Gucci my nigga. This nigga is weird.
It's not Newton 17. Him, Gucci, and Waka, all that was something they all generated together years ago. And
So the Gucci fuck with that nigga right now is what I'm asking.
Hell no, does Waka?
So that matter if Gucci fuck with this nigga right now. Oh, whoa. That's crazy.
Fuck blood then. We really ain't welcome in here. That's it. So he doing some knockoff shit. Fuck blood. He faking it.
Now this ain't gonna age well because homie, I heard about him. He's still an OG out there doing his thing. Wack was dissing him for Gucci, who's a rat, who was never really who joined the Bloods when he was an old man and was faking fronting and all that. Like, but now you sticking up, you going against a gangster that was from Power from '78 and sticking up for a rat boy because he had money.
He runs that shit.
Goofy.
Not that. We're definitely still.
Man, fuck that nigga. If that nigga got 1017 in his mouth and Gucci Mane ain't fucking with him.
But you got to remember, Waka also screens booking off.
Only thing I remember is Gucci. That's my nigga.
That's mine too.
Waka fuck with Gucci.
No, he does not.
This what I know. Oh, Waka fucks with Gucci. They all right.
You see the tactics of a hoe? That's crazy, man. It's mind-boggling.
He's just a loser. He's just a loser. And every time he talks, he makes himself look stupid. And I don't understand why he has people that fuck with him like this. Like, they're all retarded themselves. Like, they are stupid. They're stupid people.
He said, "Yo, fuck Gucci." Well, fuck blood then.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, say my real name and shit. Like, somebody found out my real name, they go and trademark my real name, and it's like I'm still gonna be named that, but like they own it.
Yeah,
I think he
different rules when it comes to trademark.
I think he did that shit out of respect, though.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this out of the.
Yeah, this nigga Wack, man.
You understand? Wealth is gangster. Power is gangster. Loyalty is gangster. That's gangster. We done seen too many so-called gangsters from, and then you blame it on who used.
So yeah, that all played out right before your eyes. The whole movements, the whole tactics. The dude that he didn't even know, he didn't know he was affiliated with Gucci. Nothing. Came at him with.
So now he's never going to go down there. There's one more place he can't go. He can't go to Arizona now.
Came at the man with nothing but disrespect for no reason at all.
Yeah, for no reason at all. And now that's supposed to be your people, and you doubled down like a fucking piece of shit. So
even if he saved Pyru and he a blood since '78, you can't treat him with some type of respect. No, was it just for the internet? You feel me? That shit ain't aging well.
Of course it is.
not aging well.
If
You defended.
the guy lived around the corner from him, he wouldn't be talking like that.
Boy defended the rat for the and he went against his damn. So yeah, this is a throwback. Well, we gonna recheck some things, man. It is what it ain't. You already know. Your boy Bush, man. Y'all just witnessed all the tactics. Let's keep it pushing though. Watch this. This is when he was all in the East Coast business.
You think made Jim Jones popular, nigga? He had to come out here like this nigga. What this nigga said, bro? He like, y'all niggas don't nobody hear nothing about what y'all do. What the fuck? But see, niggas in their head, they really be on that, bro. And niggas don't know. They say crazy shit like my man from Village. He said, well, you know, we.
Matter of fact, I got one more example of what the West Coast OGs think of them before I get into that. One more example, you know, we gotta lay it. You know what I mean? You gotta lay it all out for them sometimes. You smell me? Because it's like they not gonna really understand.
Yeah, 3 in a row lets you realize this is serious, and more than 1 or 2 people are saying it.
This is serious business, and these are OGs. Hold up, watch this. The nigga that was with Death Row and Wack got mad because he said, "Oh, he wasn't around when it was popping." Wack got mad, called him a rat.
Hard and tough, but you ain't trying to find us. They ain't getting on no cameras. And let's take it to the street. Just that simple. If you got to get in front of a camera, it's a brawl.
Brawl.
A fraud and a part-time brawl.
He want to do it on camera, on the phone, on YouTube, on everything. He don't want to do it in that dark alley though.
On the internet. Everybody that told. That's because you told. Nobody claim your or find you something to do. More.
That nigga's an OG, did a lot of time, did a lot of work, and he's really frustrated, obviously. This dude who claiming power rule is just going out his way to disrespect dudes that really, you know, put it down.
Yeah.
And I don't condone violence, but damn, this nigga, that's some
like
super shit.
These guys very well may have killed up under that name and done 20 years behind that name, and this guy's running around in the street hollering it like it's cute. And looking like a whole fool doing it. Like that's just
looking like a fool too. That's a code. Yeah. Shout out Droovy 1810 and shout out Left-Siders. But Droovy said the reason is that black heart he got in his chest. I think that's part of it, and I think also he just a snake. He just a clout chaser. He got that internet fame and couldn't let go. That's what I think it is. He said an interview with him and M-Rock. I'll check it out.
Some people are not built to have fame. Some people are not built to have money. Some people are not built to have, you know, stardom and celebrity. And he's one of them. He's just an abuser. He's a stone cold abuser in every sense of the word. You can't trust him.
And he's kind of getting away with his movements of making rats cool, making that acceptable, making the hip hop using
yes,
the gang member.
You're right, but he's making it cool with people on the internet, people that never touched a reporter in their life,
you're right.
the people whose opinion don't matter. But when he winds up face to face with someone in the street, gets caught lacking, and he gets his little card pulled, he's gonna find out real quick why you don't play with gangsters and play with people's names and such.
No, he paid for security. He's always somewhere where police gonna be. It's usually events and things like that. He got his people.
You can get caught lacking somewhere one day.
Yeah, I ain't wishing nothing on nobody either, tell you the truth. But I'm just saying watch, because he spread some shit that's dangerous for the kids, like a lot of foul shit. And the history, he trying to destroy our legends. You know, I compared him to J. Edgar Hoover, the FBI dude, because he talked shit about Martin Luther King. He tried to destroy his shit. He tried to destroy Pac shit. You know, the Muslims, all that. He tried to destroy anything black and organized. He come for it. So he must be a plant, you know, even if he ain't. I don't know for a fact about the other shit, but I feel like he definitely some type of weirdo plant, or he's just a super coon. I don't know. You know. But he's a snake too, though, and a liar. But let's keep it going. This is what the OGs think of him before we get into the East Coast shit, all in the East Coast business. We're going to show y'all some super hypocrisy.
What it do, y'all? So Wack 100 response to Neckbone going off on him. Y'all heard Neckbone pretty much go off on Wack 100 on his IG, pretty much snapping on Wack, saying he's not no real homie, not no real power.
He said he snaked his wife from his homie in high school. I believe that. I believe that. That's not hard to believe. She done left his ass now. Man, what a mess. As to what not to do, I'm gonna tell you.
All he does is talk about other people and so forth. So, Wack 100 responds and pretty much explains why he's going in on Neckbone. He's trying to say Neckbone is on the list of giving some information. Now, he also exposes Wack Deuce as giving a statement. Y'all know Wack Deuce recently was given an interview on, Murder Rap, and he pretty much said he gave a statement, Now, Wack 100
I pulled up to the death row office. The homies didn't accept you or whatever.
And then a bunch of them took a liking to this dude. Trayvon first time in the county jail was with me in the blood module. And he got pressed. I was in the blood module, getting played with, getting whatever. So,
I mean, it's always been that way, but the overall thing is this. And you was born from the...
You could tell he was born with a scrambled brain. Everybody around him know it. Adam 22 taking advantage of it, just like he's taking advantage of Crip Mac. But the problem is with him is he really think he's smart and he's tricking everybody. And he's on Clubhouse, and the Clubhouse minions is detrimental to the earth. You feel me? Because
like an 85 IQ stunner. He's not.
Man, it's obvious. Scrambler. It's a scrambler.
Other side, somehow, some way through family.
About him, if he.
A room in one of the condos in a Carter Drive in Medallion. And what was funny is Mama Brillo, Wack Deuce name on the list, but only time.
So let me know what y'all.
Hold up, that's some bias shit. I think he rock with Wack. I was trying to get to the neckbone reaction real quick one time. But basically the same shit. The OGs don't respect him. You see about Big U, that's the OG. He don't respect them. They scared of him. He gonna tell on everybody. So that's his reputation out there as far as when he yelling at Paru. The Paru niggas is looking like, nigga, shut up. Stop saying that shit. Nigga, you cannot say that shit because you done blew that up so many times. And it's funny, he talk about how other dudes blow up shit, but he done said on Paru so many times, he blew that shit up 1,000 times.
It's ridiculous.
He don't respect what that mean at all. Everybody can see it.
The fact that they're letting him run around and do that, though, and put that on Front Street when he's really not that, apparently, then what does that say about them?
I mean, who's letting him do anything? He's fucking on the internet all day, every day. And he's watched all day, every day. You better believe it. Ain't nobody, is he worth it to go, like, come on now? Only thing you can do is get on his.
Plus, he's the police, so going after him.
Like, you'd be a damn fool. But you gotta expose him. That's why I salute Lou Sims, SGBGTV, Scanless Los Angeles, Active Chucks, all them things, that's doing their thing. You feel me? He wanna entertain, we entertain him with the content. You feel me? And I'm about to get a lot of these reactions, it's gonna be straight up. I got some shit to say because somebody been hitting me with some threats. I ain't gonna put the number out yet. I'm just gonna say, yeah, you already know what it is, though. But let's play this. This is the East Coast shit. And hypocrisy about to go down. This shit did not age well, homie. The boy was on us. Oh, stay out of West Coast business, politics, blah, blah, blah. All right, watch this.
Nigga, he had to come out here like this nigga, what this nigga said, bro. He like, y'all niggas, don't nobody hear nothing about what y'all do. What the fuck? But see, niggas in their head, they really be on that, bro. And niggas don't know. They say crazy shit like my man from Village. He said, well, we started BSB because we like the way it sounds. My nigga, see, shit like that, Lamonte, everybody know. When you say that kind of shit, bro.
See, Lamonte is Deuce Sims, and they ops now. So that's how old this video is. Lamonte is in the room with him. They ops. So he's saying some East Coast nigga said, we like the way that sound, and there's something wrong with that. Man, fuck out of here, man. That's how everything was started. They said Crips, who I like the way that sound. Is he a retard? Yes, he is. We know that. I ain't gonna be doing too much stop and go because it's an educational piece, but look at how quick and easy and look how passionate he is about some dumbass point that don't even make no sense.
We hear that one way. Like, nigga, this ain't no romper room shit, nigga. This shit for real. That's the east side low bottom. That shit ain't to be played with.
That's like a nigga saying I chose to be a blood because I like the color red. That's like a nigga saying
Yeah, but that's why I really feel like niggas should just do what they do, and niggas do what they do.
He said that's that shit. There ain't nothing to be played with. You heard an OG say he can't go to no parks, no blood parks. He's scared, and the way he talking about it, it sounds like he's scared, and he supposed to be a Pyru, but he talking like he just, woo. He talking like a non-affiliate that's scared. That's what he sound like to me. That's some shit I would say non-affiliate, nigga. You don't play with that. I ain't going to. You know what I mean? He sound like he's a Pyru, big blood. The nigga that got locked up as a juvenile and ain't been back since. So yeah, you know what it is, man. He been scared of that a long time ago since he got out of prison.
That water, and fuck it, because it's gonna always be that thing there to where, nah, nigga, we gonna make y'all, or nigga, this is ours. You can't take nothing, bro, that don't belong to you, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
anything say Pyru, Brim, Villain, Bounty Hunter, anything that, bro, my neighborhood, my fucking neighborhood. And if I think about it, outside of Sacramento, when it comes to Southern California, right? And I ain't talking about San Diego. My motherfucking neighborhood is 40 years old, and we a young neighborhood.
That's a fact, homie. If you suspect there's gonna be some niggas, I'm from Brooklyn, there's gonna be some dudes that's eating off that off they pages and Wack. And if you even suspect it as being the one that delete their pages, you might end up being deleted and coming up missing. I ain't gonna hold you because that's serious business now. It's turning into serious business. Somebody succeeded getting their little bread off of that shit. Man, and plus that's police tactics all day. We did the whole show about it. It's just showing the tactics of the Fed, FBI, police. You smell me? So it's like, that's crazy. Like, what real nigga does that or thinks like that? None. Negative.
That's a special type of bitch-made individual that does that. Special type of bitch.
We young. You got niggas like the niggas is in the 60s with this shit, right? So can't no nigga talking about 2093 and 98 come telling us about how our shit go, bro. Like that's not what that is, bro.
That's the groupie nigga, bro. That's
bro, because niggas don't check they niggas. If one of our niggas don't check they niggas, bro, and niggas get to really pushing that narrative. This is not trying to link. This is why.
And them niggas in the back, yo, them niggas, not even challenging nothing. I guarantee they ops are Wack right now too.
Probably.
Yeah, man, I was mad about Spody Face because he got a halfway positive message, and the kids could learn about him. But no, Wack took his page down, and Wack, and if he even because he likes to be suspected of it, he like for us to think he did. But so that just tell you even how even more foul you is. Yeah. But for you to take a dude page down and you can't even hold your own page down because your shit was just bobo and weak. And this dude, he got a message, he talking this shit, he trying to make it, and you gonna take his page down instead of trying to clown him. That mean what that mean? I mean he got something to hide. He don't want Spody to get around to or really keep just exposing him because Spody is known as a real member.
Yeah, bottom line is you don't have to know anything about the situation. You can just tell based on what he did that he doesn't want the other guy saying anything out loud.
Obviously, it's a threat. He's like, nah, we gotta shut this down. Shut it down.
This is why I say when I leave the West Coast,
look,
I don't concern myself with the politics, homie.
Okay, that's a hypocrisy statement in itself. Because while he's talking about East Coast politics, he says that. That's how dumb he is. Yeah. While he's talking about it, he says, I don't concern myself with that. Yep. That's crazy. And I hear these dudes in the room sound crazy, man.
He's not that intelligent. Like, he's not. He's like, he really isn't that smart. He made a few dollars, so you can't knock the guy. But he's really, I guarantee you, if he took an IQ test, he's under 100.
Yeah, for sure. He said Compton Rick Rock. I don't know because I don't know. Like I said, Compton made a good point of like the back and forth was getting them money. So why would he shut the page down if the back and forth is getting them views? So I don't know. And he Spody said he got a list of some people that was striking him and stuff. I heard him say Jalik or whatever else, but he never mentioned these names, so I'm not sure. But we know they got decoys, they got fucking people, you know, that's do shit.
Games out here, and they're every day. Where like this is all new, so people are figuring out new and inventive ways to fuck people over.
Snake of behavior. So while Wack say I don't get myself in East Coast politics, he's
Yeah, but Wack, how much?
Nah, hold on. One mic. Y'all see what he said? He said he don't concern himself with their politics. He didn't say he doesn't acknowledge. He didn't say he don't acknowledge. He know that they exist.
I concern myself with
it. Himself with his politics. Okay.
And that CEO Reek ass. This nigga.
Oh, God. We know all about Reek.
He was one of them ones that was stirring up this mess too. And this shit ain't aging well at all. It's East Coast shit because every state do what they do, the way they do it. Every state got their style because I know gangsters from Memphis. I know Bloods and Crips from Memphis, Cali, New York, you feel me, Nebraska, Virginia. So they all got their style. So this whole shit is just to show the hypocrisy and to show all y'all you clubhouse guys, because tell you the truth, those are the ones I got to get the message. These bootlickers over there that's not giving them, offering no pushback. There's a way to talk to them. You ain't got to disrespect them. You could try to say something, but they just be like, yeah, Wack.
Well, that's the thing. Before when you said these guys in the background, I was like, yeah, they're just being typical yes men for Wack. And then you said, they're probably not even there anymore. And I said, yeah, the second you're boring or you disagree or get out of character at all, you're gone, and he'll replace you with somebody else who is just going to yes him to death, and that's all he's got. He lives in an echo chamber of people just glazing him, and that's why he thinks he's right and thinks he's smart, but he comes out in the public and looks like an idiot.
Look dumb as hell. Salute the homie, man, and that make me think because Rick Rock could be saying that. He could be saying that, but really, if they in his comments saying, "Yo, why you let him pull up to your hood and what you gonna do?" You ain't. He pulled up to the nutties and nothing happened, and this and that. This probably could affect him, if he got and then Spody was speaking on how he threw his rag in the garbage and he was denouncing his rag and all that back in the day. They was exposing some things about him. So yeah, he does have a reason to shut the page down because money ain't everything when a dude got information to destroy your whole reputation. And Spody was speaking on how he got family and friends all through his hood and nutty block. So maybe he did shut it down because he ain't want some things to come out. You might be right. I don't know. Shit, I'm just saying. I discover shit in real time with my peoples. You feel me? But we gonna see. The truth will come out, like B-Rad said.
We'll see. The truth always comes.
Because that's like us saying, oh yeah, we don't acknowledge New York for their hip hop, but we made our own gangster twist to it, nigga. We acknowledge the Bronx coming with hip hop and all that, bro. We can't take that from y'all niggas. We can't say, oh, we put our own twist to it and we made it better in the 90s. Like, bro, we can't do that, bro.
All we say we started the gangster shit, the Chuck.
Nigga, nobody said nothing about.
Shut up, Wack. You fucking
no,
idiot.
But CEO Rick is putting dirt in it. Like I'm just peeping that. Nigga, what? Nobody said that we better or nothing. They do their own twist.
But the last
do their own twist on everything.
Wack can talk about whatever he wants, but the last shit I want to hear him talk about is rap music because I don't give a fuck.
That wasn't Wack. That was Reek.
No, but I'm just saying, like Wack in general. I don't want to hear. Oh, that was Reek. Okay, but either way, I don't want to hear Wack's fucking opinion.
No, not at all. Not at all. Come on now, please.
Especially
rap by low riding Chevy. We're gonna claim that. But
hey, right.
No, you say that because the character of a man shows what he listened to and what he respect, and his ass. He's not a guy that know real music because look at him, he's a scumbag. He don't know no real hip hop because real hip hop is not. If you know real hip hop, you got to have some type of morals, values, integrity about yourself. Most guys that you know what I mean.
Something.
All he probably know is banging on wax. I fuck with some banging on wax too, but I'm just saying that's all. No, you got to know all kind of other shit though to be real. So nobody's taking that advice from him, please. That's like from your stupid uncle that don't know shit. You know what I mean? That's just talking.
It's the most worthless point of view ever, and we're never gonna air that because we won't do that to y'all, folks. Trust me.
It's like the uncle that lay on the grandma couch still. You feel me? Talking shit like he knows something.
Trying to say from New York though is that like we always acknowledge that we don't know who this nigga Harlem Double is.
Harlem's
man.
a
Like,
weirdo.
I don't know who he is. Shit, they shit.
Why do niggas in New York bang gangs and then bang a click at the same time? Why don't y'all just bang y'all click? Why don't y'all just press the click?
Nigga, why are you questioning what we do, what they doing? Why is you even asking that? That sounds stupid.
Yeah.
And lead the gang shit out of it.
Because New York floods the prison game. That's why.
That's what I'm saying.
Because we gotta realize that some niggas from New York, bro, like you were born around your clique, but then like you like just so happen to get put onto that gang banging shit.
Niggas yeah, but in New York, you understand something.
You're not gonna leave one for the other. Like
you got blood prison, you got real blood.
Street that y'all be on though.
I'll tell you one thing, son. New York
Niggas
is
fuck
more.
with what's popular, bro. If your
New York
man
is more
blood
mixy.
and you want to be blood because your man's is blood, you gonna go be blood.
That's what happened everywhere in every hood. And back to the music, because I gotta adjust the homie because he coming with good points. Like you gotta think about Wack. Wack think he's music something, but everybody could see since Game got with him, his game career started looking crazy. And since Blueface got with him and they had one hit or whatever and then went down and Blueface career looked like a joke, you know, he got these other artists you hear about, but you don't hear about them because they ain't doing shit. So obviously, man don't know what he's doing as far as that.
Like Wax labels where rap goes to die.
Facts. They on tour. They got the janky security. You see how poor the tour look. Shit look poor. Somebody out there. That's why he said he got the diapers. That's why his ass show up on time every time for the Adam and Wack show because he need that shit.
That gets involved with him also winds up in jail. Shout out Loose Cannon.
Cold fact. You already know a mogul like that, like Wacko claimed to be, would be late at least once or miss one show. I'll be a little late. He always on time. He there every time on the little podcast or Adam and Wack show. That's his bread and butter.
Yeah.
He ain't fooling nobody. He be there bright and early, happy as hell, cheesing.
Cheesy.
The nigga told us we made blood. The nigga said New York made blood. We made blood more popular than
Nah, Wack, that nigga is a weirdo.
Maybe he meant on the East Coast. They did make blood popping in the East Coast. It was crazy. All in the news. They was doing crazy shit, man. They put that shit on the map and stamped it like hard. Like everybody knew it was when it hit the East Coast. The
Especially
whole United States knew.
On Halloween, that's when they really made their name strong.
Yeah, they was out there wilding. I don't want to talk about it like it's a good thing, but I'm just saying they stamped that shit on, and it's been stamped ever since. So I don't understand, but I see what he's saying though. But I know what they was trying to say. They said we made it pop on the East Coast. He ain't in Cali. Nigga don't know what that is.
Shit in New York. That's all it is. If that nigga said that, I hit that nigga up and told him why the fuck you saying all that dumb shit. Let's fucking whip your ass. That nigga said leave me alone.
But y'all on the street banging bloods though. So how's it a prison gang and y'all on the street banging it?
Yeah, but
make the click bloods too then, nigga.
It ain't a
prison
gang. That's what niggas bang at. It's not a prison gang no more, bro. That's where it started from. But
that's what y'all should have said, nigga. Don't fucking question how the fuck we do our thing, nigga. We do this. This is what the fuck we do on our side. This how we do this shit, nigga. Y'all niggas, y'all do the way y'all do it. This how the fuck we do our shit. Ain't no disrespect. You feel me?
Yo, this jerk off would argue with Jesus Christ if he fucking met him.
Man.
It's not a prison gang no more.
That's my point. So why don't
It is a prison gang because niggas ain't gang banging on the streets of New York.
Niggas is gang banging on the streets, bro. What is you talking about, bro? Niggas is gang banging.
Y'all niggas don't even know if niggas is gang banging on the streets, bro. That's crazy.
Nah, they are.
It's almost like
crazy, bro.
In Atlanta. Like niggas don't even have no.
But the niggas got whacked having them argue amongst each other. That's what's gonna make them look stupid. You know, this nigga Wack playing it like a puppet, police / gangster tactics. You know, and getting the information too at the same time. And it's so funny because he's saying, I don't deal with East Coast politics, but he hella interested and he really getting information.
Yeah.
Gang bang, bro. Like you gotta have anything to be able to gang bang.
Well, hold on. One mic. Well, wait. Hey, if it's East Coast niggas on here, bro, if y'all hear a nigga that said that nigga's not banging on the streets, bro, correct that nigga if you wrong. Bro.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all I'm
that's
trying to
that's
say.
yo, look, that's cap. That's cap, bro.
Don't pull up and come and tell
Hold
niggas
on,
that
bro.
niggas
Wait,
ain't begging
bro.
to watch these niggas
Hold
booty.
on.
Yeah, exactly. That's cap.
Hold on. One mic on Belly. Belly, is he right or wrong, bro?
He wrong, bro. I'm from Canarsie. I'm from Canarsie, Brooklyn, bro. Being blood was not popular from.
That sounds so stupid. Niggas ain't banging on the streets. Are you crazy? Are you a nut? Like, this is New York, man. Don't forget that.
Where you're from, but I don't give a fuck. If you're from New York, you absolutely know where the Bloods are at and what they're up to.
They banging out here.
Hard.
Canarsie, bro. That shit is a Crip neighborhood. I had it hard growing up,
Yeah, that's
bro.
straight Crip.
So, bro, that shit was cripped out, nigga. Like, leave it. It was one way in, one way out where I'm from, bro. It's cripped out heavy, bro. And that shit is still that way. And y'all see it in the music with Pop Smoke and all the. Y'all see the floss. The floss is represented by Crips still to this day.
Yep.
We was the first.
This was years ago and still to this day. Same shit.
The first niggas that went to jail for that shit on some blood and shit. Those was our ops type shit. So like, I hear niggas saying like, yo, it ain't no a lot of areas though in Brooklyn though. A lot of y'all niggas had it easy being blood though, for real. Cause a lot of y'all neighborhoods, it was y'all ain't never running the Crips. But where I'm
Nah, that's a fact. That's the whole point of this shit. The hypocrisy. But now we know the police / gangster fake gangster tactics, and now we can rewind and see what's up. This nigga was getting information the whole time, man. Real snake business. I got a couple of things, but we gonna run through it. You know how we do though. Playing in the mud, man. This guy was violating. And I hate that these East Coast niggas are just falling for it. You feel me? Niggas should have checked them right there from the door, nigga. They stamped this shit out here, and I know a lot of homies that's going down. One of my homies just took 25. A East Coast gangster. Like these niggas they was putting shit down, man. And I got homies that's still out here doing their thing. But these East Coast gang, man, don't play, man. These niggas put it down, man, for real.
Absolutely. Like, look, there's been gangsters on the East Coast, especially New York, since before California was even a fucking state or even existed on a map. You know what I'm saying? Like before California even had a name, there's been gangsters in New York. So don't ever be telling us in New York about gangsters and how it's done. Like, this is the home of gangsters in New York, in America, is New York. That's all I got to say about that.
Facts.
Dirty blood, yeah.
Belly,
where I'm from.
Just ask the homie who said that is he in the street, bro, and that's gonna answer your question.
Nah,
bro.
niggas is gang banging. My cousin just died last week, bro. I got my
Like,
homie on here right
out
now,
here.
bro. Like we just buried my cousin. He's 17 years old, bro.
Wack quiet. Where Wack at?
You know what I'm saying? Niggas is dying, bro.
Yo, my condolences too.
Salam alaikum. Definitely going down.
You gotta understand where that niggas from. They got a lot of Crips. They got a lot of scamming niggas. Niggas ain't trying to put niggas on. A whole bunch of weird.
You in Atlanta?
What's up, homie?
If
anybody knows,
that's
where that blood. Long Island is where blood touched down. Like it's a lot of roots in Long Island.
Lot of roots. Wine Dance, Palm Dance, Amityville, all that shit. Hempstead, TA.
You touch down the Wine Dance, you seeing Crips and Bloods on them corners. They cleaned it up recently.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
If you was blood, you going through Wine Dance and you get banged on by the Crips.
That's a fin.
Learn the history out here. Niggas ain't just they stamped this shit, man. A lot of the homies, good friends of mine, man. Like, it's crazy how Wack could say, "Oh, I don't get involved with East Coast politics." While he involved with East Coast politics, but they learning them though.
That have been 8 too.
Straight path.
But you know what's happening though. I hope y'all see this nigga. The feds is recording all this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, my nigga, you already know what's good, bro. You know we already know. We know.
I know, because my nigga Bunny will tell you. You know what I mean? I've been out there in Brentwood and Wine
That's a
Dance for a
fact.
while. And to tell you the truth, we've been banging on MS-13 for a
I was
while.
about to bring them up too. The MS-13 running shit along.
Since they've been talking that real shit, giving out the information, Wack quiet as a church mouse. You smell me?
Yep.
Download the info like AI.
That's very true, because when I was living out in Long Island, Brentwood and then out in Suffolk had serious problems with MS-13, and they finally started doing something about it just recently, like last year. They started making big busts. But they've had an MS-13 problem out there since I lived out there in 2005, 6, 7.
Nigga download info like AI.
Long Island.
They out here trying to overrun niggas and
they
shit,
killed
bro.
They killed the homie Ball from the turf. Like
Real shit.
we ain't really like no disrespect to no disrespect to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But when we was coming up in New York, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about everybody else.
I got homies. I ain't gonna hold you. And then I was like, you know, I'm about to get into this shit on the East Coast Bloods. I got East Coast friends that's Bloods and stuff. And I said, yo, you know, tapping. They said, nah, nigga, I don't want to speak on that shit. Yeah. It was like, nope. And then it was like, all like not this one or two, like, nah, we don't speak on that shit. You feel me? These are real bangers out here. You feel me? Like,
they take it real serious.
Just to give you examples. But I know back then, I'm gonna give these niggas a pass. They was caught up in this clubhouse shit, this YouTube fame. It was the beginning of it, and niggas was just, man, yapping away. And Wack had the reputation still as a thorough nigga. They ain't even know now. You can't. I bet you can't get one of these niggas to speak to this nigga now. I guarantee you. But
man, they probably listen to this and fucking cringe listening to themselves talk to.
You already know. You already know. But we gotta rewind history and we gotta check. You know, sorry, I gotta do it to y'all.
But I remember it was a time in the justice system. It was either the Latinos, and that was it. Like we ain't really we ain't feel the pain from the blue rags like the West. Like we can't connect with that, like on a level like losing somebody because we was beefing with Lopes. Like that
bro. I think that really be their problem. Like,
and on the
like,
East
like
Coast,
for real.
and on the East Coast,
I feel like on the West Coast, they mad. On the East Coast, we don't beef with Crips, bro. And I ain't blood.
No, it's just that who are you gang banging against if you ain't got no enemy, nigga? I don't want
Wack loving that.
Upstairs too, and Midway and all that.
So we came that way. So when that happened, and we found out about Mac, everybody, all this started to go in its own separate ways. Individuals started use their own separate entities and their own separate goals and objectives.
He gave a story about. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit, just to everybody know this story. But Wack is interested in this shit. But yeah, East Coast politics. Like I said, Memphis Bloods got a whole story, and the real OGs out there, Texas, Arkansas, Baton Rouge, everywhere, and they got their own style of how they do things too, and they got their own slang.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
I'm gonna speak after him.
It's the reason why I say that, and you'll find out by the end of this reaction. But let's go.
They was cracking down on that shit, and then all the Bloods would go to jail. Guess what? It's nobody out there turning nobody nothing. Then everybody turning Crip.
Hey,
and all
can I
the
piece
Crips
of the room?
locked up, and then everybody turned Blood. It was going back and forth because they was doing all these gang sweeps, locking up 30, 40 niggas, and all these sweeps. And then it's just a whole bunch of this guy to you don't know nothing about the origination of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And they doing things on their own. So
let me get a piece of the room, please. You speaking to King Low. You speaking to King Low. I'm currently in Jamaica right now. I got deported. I'm an insane Crip gang. Official linked up with Trey B and all them. I'm one of the ones that connected insane from long.
Wait.
That's the point I kept saying. That nigga was in juvie from 16 to 19. They said for some lame shit, shooting a BB gun. Feel me? He ain't been back since.
Nope.
Man, even my ignorant ass went to prison at 26, nigga, after I kept going to the county. This nigga had the nerve to call me a square.
Hold on.
Hey, I fuck with the Insanes.
Who said they from the hood?
King Low.
You speaking to King Low.
Shout
Who's
out
that? They
Sig
call me
Faze.
AK King Gray. Babies. Say up third.
Already know,
Babies.
baby. 23.
I fuck with the Insanes.
Anyway, yeah, give me a minute.
Who the fuck is that? I fuck with the Insanes. What's going on?
Minute though. All right, I've been Crip since 9/8, right? From New York. As I said, the thing with it is Crips been sanctioned in New York before Blood. If a lot of people want to truth, the truth, because you had the Harlem 30s in Harlem.
Harlem 30s, and that's the gang that my brother's gang derived from. West Coast 30s, Harlem 30s. And I got homies that's from Harlem 30s out here. Feel me? I ain't gonna say their name.
What happened was how the Bloods became so popular now. When them niggas was in jail, and we not dissing nobody. We could have a conversation. When them niggas was in the penitentiary, them niggas was just turning anybody blood. to get the numbers.
I don't think that's the truth because I'm gonna tell you.
I was
let him
tripping,
land
so I
though.
didn't
Let
know
him
he was
land.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak after him. When he land, I'm gonna speak.
Yeah. And on Rikers Island and up north, the homies was just turning anybody. And I'm not just gonna
That's a
say
fact,
turn anybody,
Davies.
but
Name
like
30s,
they was
Harlem 30s.
oppressing people. So
It's a nigga on this channel from Harlem 30s told a couple stories from the can and shit. Go check it out. You know what I mean,
niggas was just turning blood not to be oppressed. Because they started, as they said, because of the oppression with the Latin kings.
Yeah, part of
But
that
then
is
they started oppressing niggas. So everybody wanted to turn blood till they don't once they was in jail so they don't get oppressed. We ain't oppressing the we
Nah, I think
I'm
gonna tell you.
You can't water it down like that and say they
No, nah, it's not.
Yeah, I think it's
Hey, one mic on Trey.
these niggas is you know, and that's why I know whacking them probably back there giggling because these niggas is fiending to tell the story. But I ain't gonna lie, it ain't nobody incriminating. It's just history. Every even LA Crips got the history of when they stomped out the, you know what I mean, or whatever else that started this. It's history on everything, you know, and it's already written. As long as they ain't telling about no current crimes or no shit like that, which I know they not gonna do. So I don't see nothing wrong with it because people could write books off of this shit they talking.
One mic on Trey.
Yeah, let him talk.
Yo,
Let him talk.
Yo, bro, hold on. Yo, with all due respect, right? We're not gonna do it that way, but with all due respect, you got to still understand somebody's perspective. Because I just heard the brother say that he been Crip since '98. All right, and I've been listening. I don't be want to get in these conversations, but I see where brothers just trying to go with it. So I respect the fact that brothers just trying to have a conversation about it.
Right.
So I'm just say this: I'm one of the first adolescents on the East Coast. My name is Trife Gangster. You do the research. If you don't know who I am, you don't need to know.
His brother was killed by his brother was Banger, who was killed in that Taxstone incident with Troy Ave and all that. His brother was running with Troy Ave and got murdered. This is Banger's brother.
And I'm listening. But I'm saying this. I was there on the island when we got there. People did not know. We understood that Mac came and brung it there, lied, said he was from the West Coast. He brung it there, told niggas that this is what blood was. When he did that, he didn't come out there saying, we're going to come out here and we're going to go gang bang and shoot up the hood and kill people. He said, no, we're going to stop anybody from oppressing black people. If you do anything, you had Latin Kings, the antis, white police, everybody oppressing blacks.
He said some nigga that came to the jails lied and said he's from the West Coast and helped and started the Bloods in the jails on the West Coast. In the history, I don't think it matters though that he wasn't from the West Coast, but he shouldn't have lied or whatever. But it started. You know, it is what it is. You feel me? It's like things start everywhere, and who knows? But if it started, it's there. So you can't change that. It's there now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Muslims wasn't holding blacks down. 5%ers wasn't holding blacks down. Everybody's holding themselves down.
Right.
The homies got there. When he said that, I was jumped by Latin Kings in Fort Maine in the Ford building, and I popped tops, and I went to the HDN where it was nothing but adults there. The homie SI, and that's how I got into that thing. So I'm talking
Adam.
Day one. I'm talking from day one. So what happened was at that point wasn't nobody just bringing nobody home. You had to be official. When you let it go, we came to you and we said, yo, this is what we doing. We not having no oppression happening to black people. You was on the island. If you was blood, you wasn't running around throwing no flags up to my yo was popping, homie. You wouldn't see a blood until somebody was getting oppressed. We see somebody trying to rob a black dude. You see about 5 dudes step up like, nah, we're not having that. Yo, you blood, yeah, he's out all the time. That's what that was. From that point on, nobody knew what we was. We had dog paws.
One moment.
They thought we was 666, Mark of the Beast. They thought we was all types of stuff. So
The fuck was that? Said one moment. Yeah, he giving the whole history. Hold up.
So if we doing it like this on the West, and y'all doing it another different way on the East, that's your get down.
That's the homie Do Sims. That's the homie and shit. He the one that say at number 4 they got Bull Light. But this is rocking with Wack, I think.
As long as the common denominator from coast to coast is that red flag being
See? And he said if you do, because he already understand everybody do their own little shit. But that's Do Sims, and he's a certified one, you know, from over there.
respected.
Y'all can carry your thing the way you carry your thing, and it ain't nothing but love, homie. And I'm 40 plus years with this shit.
That's real shit.
Yeah, that's why I don't get. Cause
Hey,
I'm young.
you
I'm
know,
young.
See, he came at them with some respect, and he told them, "Y'all do it how y'all do it," and you feel me? No violating. No, he respected that they under that rag, and that's what Wack was supposed to do when the OG stepped to him from wherever he from until you know otherwise. You feel me? But no, the boy was nervous. He didn't want nobody because niggas do too much investigating. The OGs could just make a few phone calls and find out what it is.
Man, it's bye.
Bye.
I bet no. I just want to speak from the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? This T Rose. Just being in these rooms, bro. I feel like the only people that really be like starting stuff up between the East Coast, West Coast, is just a bunch of hotheads, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I see a lot of people like Belly, Tribe. You know what I mean? PT.
Get involved in that, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody can stop that shit. Nobody.
What a God is definitely right.
Now, let's come out here. We give you a tour.
Like sometimes niggas, like,
and I'm gonna come out there one day.
It don't never want to be
Facts, tap in, you heard?
Hey, bro, that's just like us saying,
They go
hey,
big
we
mouth.
5 percenters, but we eat pork. Look at that, they say blast. Watch
the gang shit aside. We all need each other, man. That's all it really boils
Now I was going through everything civilized conversation. Everybody was getting their point of views across, chopping it up. We learned a little bit about it, Now here it go again. Let's get into it.
Knowledge is power.
Salute Miss Dozier too.
Bottom line, nigga. We need to be soldiers for our people.
That's a fact. Like, yo, I'm gonna tell you
every tribe that we got, nigga, we should be sticking up for our blocks, our people, and no fuck shit going on with our people. Then we got tribes already set in place, nigga. We ain't really gotta do nothing, nigga. We should be locking that shit down, nigga. You don't put your hands on no black.
Some of these tough niggas don't need to be on these clubs. Really, I think they ain't realized this before, like it was going on YouTube and going crazy too. So they're really just in the room thinking it's just some. You feel me? I believe half of these niggas at this time because they didn't know, because this is like a couple years ago, probably 3 years ago.
Don't do none of that bullshit. Don't come here robbing shit. Doing none of that, bro. We already got our security, but we ain't focused on the right shit, bro. And that shit is sickening because we getting older and older and older, and niggas dying and dying.
He's speaking the truth though.
Other motherfuckers can see it too, and they just laugh at us while they steal our whole culture and do our whole shit.
We doing it to each other.
We die for our culture while they flourish over our culture, blood. That shit crazy, my nigga.
But look, but then again, that's why I say.
Oh, that was a West Coast nigga saying that. So he's saying niggas is flourishing off his culture while they dying over it. Niggas, I think I look at the statistics. Niggas is dying all over that blood and encryption. I ain't gonna lie. St. Louis, the blood encryption, they killing. They got the murder rate. They murking shit.
But I got something to say real quick about that. Like, that is some victim ass bullshit that he's spewing right there. He's like, they're getting paid off it. My people is dying.
Yeah.
No, first off, like, look, who's out here killing these young black men? It's not young
and white and Spanish. They got white gang bloods and Crips too. And Spanish.
Just young black men. That's what he's worried about, and that's what he's making a point about. But the people that are killing
he's talking about LA. I think he's speaking for LA County and shit. And he's talking about other states that's making it off of the blood and encryption type shit, I think.
I thought he was just talking about black men that are getting killed and like.
I don't know. I might be wrong, but I think so. But
I mean, the truth is that like it's usually a black man that killed him. So like, stop crying about that bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? It really is that bullshit. I don't want to hear it. Like,
Adam 22. No, I'm playing. He right though. He right. Let me keep it pushing.
That's why I say we all need each other, because like you saying right now, some of us are just ignorant to that. And it's like with me, like I was ignorant to it. Like I'm from Wyandanch, and I was doing dumb shit, a lot of dumb shit. And it took me, I was busting a move one day in Bayshore, and I'm like, yo, this is dumb, bro. When I was growing up, I seen niggas up the traffic. I'm up.
Everybody know when you get older, you get smarter, you get wiser. Everybody know that. And these Crip and blood started from some 16, 15-year-old kids.
Yeah.
They just have the power and influence and numbers, and they kept that shit going.
It's fun. It's cool. It's like a crew. It's camaraderie. It's protection. It's a connection for everything. Party,
like a frat.
money.
It grew into something bigger than that, but I'm just talking about that the beginning of the just killing each other.
25 years old and you got a gun in your hand and you already did 3 years and you got a felony already and now you got a hot weapon in your hands, like, you know what I mean? Like, and it gets thick like that real quick. And the next thing you know, you're 40 years old and you got because you done seen it. You seen it on the
or your
inside.
friend get killed, you feel me, or your brother or something like that. Then you really
walking in.
If you got any type of heart, you know, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do in that situation.
Life for everybody. It's a really hard life to walk that line, man. So
yes.
Rapping with them and they big homies coming home. Like, what the fuck? It's a cycle. Like, we need to break the cycle, but we need to get knowledge. And like when I'm busting that move in Bay Shore, nigga, I bust a move in front of a fucking recruiting station. Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm out here holding a gun, running from the boys and shit. I can get paid to go hold a gun in Iraq or something. Like, what the fuck?
Man,
like, I
once a
left.
nigga get that knowledge, bro, it's impossible for you not to feel
Facts.
Once you get that knowledge, it's
Try to do their homework and try to link in with the West Coast niggas before they
Them niggas is on some positive shit. Watch this.
even try to push anything.
Bro, the
like,
fact that y'all don't know if
Look, there it go. You heard the positive shit, the knowledge, and we killing each other and this and that. Here he come again. What my boy say, he said the man got the dark heart, the black heart. FBI, motherfucking J. Edgar Hoover, motherfucker. Let's go though.
niggas just gang banging
Yo,
on the
Wack.
street. It sounds
That's them
crazy.
niggas. That's them niggas. Wack. Let me tell y'all the difference.
Let me tell you something. You come to LA, if you come to LA,
East Coast
LAX,
and New York,
and you
East
hit
Coast
that
Bloods
motherfucking
is banging
105,
OGs. The West Coast
if
is
you
banging.
hit that 105, hit that 110, every exit you get off, left or right, you gonna know you're banging, nigga. You gonna know what's happening. That wall gonna tell you, that block gonna tell you, nigga, you gonna
A nigga that ain't been to prison since a juvenile got out and he just totally this when it comes to some smoke. Why would I be around the hood? I'm not going around it. Y'all stupid motherfuckers. Y'all get clowning.
That's a
But
man.
when the brothers in there talking positive, and these are all members, certified fucking dudes, because I recognize a lot of the voices and things like that. And when they start talking so positive, here come Wack talk about some banging. Yo, the banging, you gonna know some banging.
That's because he's got nothing to add to the conversation because he can talk positive bullshit, but he can't actually fucking back it up. And now he's talking.
He's not in the smoke, and he don't care. He's not concerned with that type of shit because he's not going to. There's no way he's gonna be nowhere around it or affiliated with it. So now he's gonna. It's like the people that watch movies and we like, oh, I want to see him kill him. Oh, I want to see the kill Square Bears from Delaware that want to see a bunch of killers and shit like that. You know, it is what it is. Or it's some intel shit and you getting information. Because I'm looking at it in retrospect now. You smell me, and it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, he's back there writing everything down.
know what's happening. Ain't no, you don't know if it's
Yo,
gang
Wack,
banging
this
or
is
not
the
going on.
difference over here. On the East Coast, niggas is banging OGs. On the West Coast, niggas is banging street gangs. The East Coast blood started in jail. So everything, so that's the worldwide status
Who
for
is
the blood.
you? Who is you, homie? What's
I'm
that you from?
general.
What's that you from?
Where you fall from
I
now?
watch that's a LA nigga questioning the East Coast nigga because he feel he got some authority over him because he's a LA gang member. You might have deserve a little, I don't know, but to violate and think you bigger than somebody, I don't think that shouldn't be a thing because men are men, but what do I know?
And at the end of the day, LA and New York ain't got shit to do with each other. If there's one kid banging blood in New York and another kid banging blood in LA, they're never going to meet each other. They're never going to come across each other. Their politics are never going to be the same. Their politics never were the same. They're just because they have the same name, they're primarily different gangs, to be honest.
It's people like Wack, though. That's Wack's homie or something. That's people he want to impress Wack. Real gangsters don't act like that. The real gangsters don't act nothing like that. I promise you, because we know a lot of them. And then even if you're thinking about from the GDs or whatever, is a GD going to question somebody from Chicago GD, talk to a Texas, well, hey, where you come at him violating? No, it's going to be respect. BD, all of them is like.
It's like you said, we know a bunch of them, and the ones that we know, to be honest, the real ones, they are nothing but respectful dudes. They're some of the nicest, most respectful people you come across, to be honest. As a man, when you meet these guys, I mean, real thorough dudes, they're super respectful and kind individuals until they
you
get
disrespect them or until your car get pulled or until, but in the approach.
The reason is because they've had to take it to that, and they've seen it go to that many times before, usually in prison, how fast violating gets you really hurt. So they're super kind.
They seen heads get bust.
Because they know what happens when someone shows negative or disrespect.
Yeah, obviously. Now I rewound it a little bit, so watch how the LA nigga, yo, who are you, homie? Like, watch this.
The
loudest. You gonna know you're banging, nigga. You gonna know what's happening. That wall gonna tell you. That block gonna tell you, nigga. You gonna know what's happening. Ain't no. You don't know if it's gang.
Wack, this is the difference over here. On the East Coast, niggas is banging OGs. On the West Coast, niggas is banging street gangs. The East Coast blood started in jail. So everything. So that's the worldwide status.
Who is you? Who is you, homie? What set you from? What set you from?
You fall from non-trade.
Wait, I got a question for you. I got a question for you, my nigga.
Yeah, I can answer any questions you want from 93.
He said non-trade, the biggest gang on the East Coast.
Really good.
And there was nothing else. You ain't hear nothing else after that.
Because that's when they started over here on the East.
That's General from you started.
That's right.
It's a jail house. Let me get 73. Hey, hold on. Bill Black, I'm gonna let you run. Let's see.
Nobody asked nobody else where you from. None of them East Coast niggas said, where you from? They're not banging on Clubhouse. They're not banging on Clubhouse. They talking, building, dealing with the topics. The niggas ain't banging on Clubhouse. They banging in person. I'm sorry. It's like the real West Coast niggas, the real LA niggas. They no banging on Clubhouse. You feel me? Like, are you serious?
This is why when a motherfucker, right, come telling me about my neighborhood from over there, Blast, we was on the penitentiary yard in 93.
Who told you about your Pacoima, Piru neighborhood? Nobody mentioned Pacoima, Piru. Nobody mentioned none of that.
Yeah, you might not even be there.
These niggas are bloods too. Most of them they ain't Pirus. There's a few Piru, but like who mentioned Pacoima, Piru? He said this is why I don't listen when they tell me about my neighborhood.
He's not even part of the conversation.
I know. They already asked about, but I'm just saying, it's crazy. It's a way to throw in the negativity. He created a problem. He said, "This is why you tell me about my hood," when nobody ever mentioned your hood at all.
Nigga, when they gang started, we in the joint, right? Blast is a big homie, a generation over me. He a nigga that they say, Blast, watch that nigga Wack. He listen to you. He ain't watching. Nigga, watch that little nigga because he owns some shit out here. So when I hear a nigga from Newark or a nigga from over here say, yeah, but Wack your neighborhood, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. How you gonna even tell a nigga who been doing this shit? I've been doing this shit 31, 32 years.
Doing what exactly?
Exactly what? You don't do nothing, you said.
You was riding trucks. We know that. You had a whole fleet of trucks. We know you finesse your way in the death row, and that's how you finesse your way in that fake managing game and Blueface and shit like that. As far as the gang banging, I don't know, because your homie said you don't be around. That's what all the OGs said. Everybody said that. So I don't know.
All rappers are irrelevant. Game is irrelevant now. And I like Game, so I say that all the time.
I know, he destroyed the game.
And fucking Blueface is irrelevant. Like,
sad story.
Yeah, sad.
Yeah, but who the fuck is Harlem Double though? How y'all living with some nigga named Harlem Double?
Give me this question. Let me just answer that real quick. When East Coast
I wanted to land my plane before Wack even
Go ahead.
To the nigga that said he want to answer any questions from 93 about the 9 Trey. Let me ask you something, bro.
Yeah.
All right, you from 9 Trey, right?
Yeah, I turned blood in the 90s. But I know the origination of why it started.
Oh boy is trying to catch him, obviously. This whole thing is to create conflict for Wack 100. But dude is still respectfully speaking.
Yeah, he's got
black people was being oppressed on Rikers.
He's got some bullshit.
That's why I started.
All right, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck how you dress a pig up, my nigga. It's still a fucking pig, my nigga. For the fact, I'm from Bloodstone, my nigga. On original blood set, my nigga. Bloods don't rock tramps at all, my nigga. For no fucking reason, my nigga. I don't give a fuck how you justify it.
So the whole thing is because the gang is 9 Trey Bloods, and the OG blood from LA is saying we don't do no threes, we don't do trays. We
That's
don't do
true.
trades.
Well,
But
I mean,
like I said,
that's
obviously,
Cali. That's
yeah,
Cali.
exactly.
It's a New York set. That's why I said they may have the same name, but for all intents and purposes, they might as well be completely different gangs because their politics are different, their day-to-days are different. At the end, if they all meet up, then they're same crew, same fam, it's respect, it's love. But at the end of the day, they go back to California, the other ones go back to New York or the West or the East Coast, and it's completely different politics and day-to-day action. That it's not the same gang. It's
Different
just
shit, different.
It's different.
And they gonna really pick a fight for that though, instead of alliancing with the biggest gang on the East Coast. You're gonna not them because we know the real gang, the real members is already clicked up with all that. They sanctioned out and everything else. But these dudes like really gonna pick an argument because of that instead of like saying, "Oh, we bloods, all right. Oh, that's how y'all do it." Okay, but
They're
you know,
just
and explaining to them, "Oh, you know, we don't do trades, but we," you know what I mean, like. That you're gonna try to pick up argument for that? That's whole shit to me.
Yeah, it's whole shit. Don't matter.
Dude is trying to impress Wack. I know he OG gangster blood, all that. He doing too much. That's crazy.
Like, bro,
that's not what nobody is saying. That's not what nobody is saying.
I'm not saying you niggas ain't gangsta. I ain't saying you niggas ain't no
That shit don't add
Right.
up.
That's not what I'm saying either. I'm explaining to you of the origination because right now you guys don't know. Y'all don't know what drugs. Right now you don't know what
bro,
drugs.
that's just like us saying, "Hey, we 5%ers, but we eat pork." You're gonna be like, "What?"
Nah, that's not what's going on.
Yeah, that's what's going on, nigga. You
That's kind of like a good analogy. I ain't gonna lie, but
Yeah,
I don't think because the 5%ers deal with is more they look at it like a religion. You feel me?
It's more like a religion.
Gangster shit.
Our religion.
It's like y'all arguing like the colors, like you say, "Oh, we don't color bang." Oh, it ain't about that. You're
Yeah,
right.
but
When you talk about the number, oh, you got that number in there, the 3. Oh, look, that's kind of you know. But I wouldn't understand.
25 years ago, you wouldn't have a blood caught dead wearing blue, or vice versa, a Crip wearing red. And now that shit is like sanctioned.
Things have changed.
What we represent, my nigga. You disrespect your
blood was
disrespect what we represent, my nigga. You don't understand that just because you want to make
on the
shit
East
up.
Coast, y'all niggas don't even got no type.
There's blood sets that get along with certain trade sets. It's all complicated, but these dudes just want to pick an argument for Clubhouse. We're gonna go to the next video. Hold on, little.
And y'all talking about structure. You niggas came in talking order.
Yeah,
let
that's a fact, bro. Just let the man talk.
Right.
Everybody
I'm trying to tell you what the fuck.
Y'all in here screaming like some hoes.
Man, listen, let me explain something to you. On the East Coast, Bloods was started because blacks was being oppressed on Rikers Island.
East Coast blood started for a different reason. He said because blacks were being oppressed. Y'all started for a different reason. East Coast bloods do it different, just like the South bloods. Them Southern bloods do it different, you know, and Crips. It's just a regional thing, man. You got to understand that because it's based off the environment. It's based off the atmosphere.
The whole point of a gang, the whole necessity for a gang is you're in trouble. You need protection of some sort. So they wound up going with the same moniker of blood. But the truth is, and they started with the rules, and they you know they're based on blood preference tendencies, and they have all the rules and all that for the most part. But like you said, it's regional, and they had a problem. And the problem needed a gang, so they got a solution for the gang. That's how gangs always start. Someone's getting their ass kicked or being oppressed, and especially in a jail situation, you're getting extorted, people are getting fucked with. Well, now we need to band together. What are we going to bang? Well, let's be Bloods because it's got a name. If they started some new name, it wouldn't really carry weight. And then they wind up with D from out west, who's now banging in New York. He's down time, doing time in fucking Rikers. And he sanctions the blood thing. And the West Coast is more than happy to put on a blood set in New York.
Different environment. Still the most violent
Rikers, right to the block.
The most violent the most violent fucking what you call it? Not prison county right now is Rikers Island, homie.
Oh yeah, Rikers Island will be the most terrible place. They've been trying to shut it down for the longest time too.
It's with all them islands, all of them dudes, and the niggas had to come together.
Even the gangsters are scared to go there and don't want to be there type shit. Nobody wants to be in jail, obviously, but I'm saying like Rikers is a place that nobody ever wants to go there.
It's bad.
It is
Most
bad.
violent according to statistics is Rikers Island right now. Let's get into the next video. I ain't just saying that. That's the statistic.
Yeah, like if you're in Rikers, you'd be happy to probably go up to Greenhaven, one of those fucking places up there that are horrible too. It's better though.
Yeah, it's prison. Everybody, when I was in the county, I was like, "Just all right, give me the prison, get this over with, so you get relaxed and you know, get your good stores and all that type of shit." This is OG Mac here in that picture with Wack. He's not on these in these rooms and but they be speaking on him. He's the one that's started the 9 trade. I think it's a 9. Well, he started the blood movement out here. He helped start it a lot.
I was thinking about the whole 9 tray thing too. I imagine so that they wouldn't step on toes, and also to make themselves different, being that they were an East Coast clique. They had started out with the 9 tray because no one in California is rocking the 3s, so they can't step on any toes with somebody else's, like, you know, being another, renaming your clique after a clique out west could be a problem. So they went with the 9 tray because nobody has that. And also because it does kind of buck the trend. We don't do 3s. Well, over here, we're doing the one thing that you don't normally do over there because it's our thing and we're different over here, you know, and we're still acknowledging you type shit. So that could be a reason why maybe they did it.
Who knows? Well, I'm just saying, I think like I said, it's regional. They all bang different. The South, East, and West, you know, that's what it is.
Yeah, different
let's get into this.
I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did. When did we stop doing our DNA on niggas? You hear me? As why this YouTube shit that went crazy. Because we're allowing busters to speak for us. You hear me? You can't tell me that a sus nigga, a rat, means more than a sus nigga. Because we know what a rat is. We know. You got caught by TNT and you got out the next day, nigga, you ain't got no money, nigga. You
out of here. Beat it.
Bless you.
Get off the block.
Bless you.
These niggas called TNT.
Yeah, bless you.
Narcotic.
Bless you. Bless you. This is my first time really doing this, right?
That's right.
The topic made me, along with the environment, with what's really going on, speak. I usually don't have, right? And my name sounds like something in New York. My name is GL. Right? For those who don't know, my name is GL. And this topic is crazy.
These Coast niggas be smooth. I ain't gonna lie. My name sound like something in New York. These niggas is different, man. These niggas are movie stars, homie.
You're right now. Was OG Mac the founder of the New York Bloods?
That's OG Mac in the picture right here.
Okay.
Or a snitch.
So before we continue, the topic is OG Mac, East Coast Blood. It's an East Coast topic. You got East Coast Blood speaking on it. And this is how it starts. You feel me? So this East Coast politics.
Now, for somebody that's been down moved 26 years right now, this is still a touchy topic. This shit is touchy for those of us that been around.
That sound, I don't know what the fuck that sound was about.
When someone loses, the Price is Right.
It sounds, I don't like that sound at that time.
And I'm not even a big Price is Right fan. I don't know how I knew that, but that's what it
whatever.
was.
You watch it all day with your damn your dog.
I swear.
With Bob Barker, you know, in the can in the West Coast, I don't know about here, but when our underwears and t-shirts, socks, the tag say Bob Barker Industries.
Because he owns a company that sells all the amenities and stuff to jails.
Yeah, obviously. And
You
you
make
over
it.
there watching them and you love it.
Who?
Let me stop fucking with my nigga. Let's keep it going. The hypocrisy, man. You in them East Coast politics, man, and was you just doing the FBI move, getting information whole time?
And I feel this shit is disrespectful, especially if you ain't Dombo and you a civilian.
Yeah, but we got Don moves in the building though, in a major way though. You heard Jeff? You know what I'm saying? You speaking of Pretty Nitty, aka War Brim, bro. I'm you know what I mean? I've been blood like about the same amount of time as you, like 20-something years, since like 9-5. And at the end of the day, I know Omar, you know what I'm saying? He was always good to me, cool nigga. But you did what you did, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Disrespectful, man. This shit is disrespectful.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Listen, one thing for sure, two things for certain. I can't enforce upon you nothing that I'm not forcing upon myself. We agree on that?
I hear you. I'm listening to
You know what I'm saying to you? So one thing for sure.
What's your name, brother?
My name is Pretty Nitty, aka War Brim. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
What's
you
your
know what I mean?
DNA? What's your DNA, my ass?
Yeah, I'm West Side 62nd Street, Harvard Park Brim. You heard?
All right, cool.
But I started out on the East Coast, as a homie from NYB.
See how they talk different? What's your DNA? The Cali niggas wouldn't understand what that mean. They got their own language, man. It's like Cali niggas say, where you from? And the Cali nigga know what that mean. A gangster know what that mean, you feel me? They banged on me plenty times in San Diego. I said, nowhere. Shit, I'm from New York, homie. Where you from? When they tell me and I look and I know where they from, I mention names from their gang. They OGs, that's my peoples, and that saved me a couple times. But when the West Coast niggas say, where you from? He banging on you, want to know where you from, nigga. And if you a gang member, if you don't say it, and you think that's your ass, really supposed to be. But out there, you see the East Coast, they say, what's your DNA? Feel me? It's a different thing.
Sure. The one thing that sucks about the West Coast is like every Major League Baseball hat is another fucking crew somewhere, another set at a somewhere.
You better off not walking on hats out there. Tell you the truth.
Nobody's written me like that, but I mean, I
think I might have had a Yankee hat on probably, and they probably thought I was from Nutty Block because that's a Nutty Block hat or a neighborhood hat or something. So yeah, and niggas banged on me. I swear, I think I did have a New York hat one of them times. My nigga Emmy, my nigga M Rock and Issei Uno from West Coast Gangsters. I mentioned my big homies and them niggas like, oh yeah, I be rapping with them too. Yeah, I be rapping with them too, my nigga. But yeah, you see the difference though. There's a difference. But let's see how Wack interject himself in this situation. But I like this shit, man. Throwback.
Add to the conversation.
Feel me?
What year?
This 95, sir. 95.
On the what though? On the what?
I was running around with non-trade, bro.
Who brought you under that, man? I asked, brother.
Un.
You said Gambino.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you don't know GL then. All right, cool. All right.
Yeah, no, I ain't say I ain't know who you was.
Okay.
You know how he connected everything. Okay, who's that? Who's that? Gambino.
Yeah. When you're a gangster, like, or you're in the street, even if you're not in a crew, but you're on the street, like, you play the fucking seven degrees of separation. You just start naming people.
No, but that represents organization though. You see, he's like, okay, where you from? Connected.
You know, a name carries weight, and then one name to the next person, and then all of a sudden you know that person, and that person is valid because you know the two people that put him on, and that's how.
Of course, you don't got to explain it, but I'm talking about the different ways that they doing it. Because in Cali, they do the same thing right in front of our face.
I'm just reiterating, you know, just how simple it is to verify.
Yeah, you're right. I bad. You make a good point because it's like that with just amongst like all types of communities, not just gangsters, you know. So yeah,
right, exactly. The big players are known, and you're somebody, it's easy to find out in a very quick minute.
I'm saying I just never met you. You feel me?
All right, cool.
But at the end of the day, just you know what I mean. Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
One thing.
You know that was a check on the low, like, okay, you know who I am, so you feel me type shit. Like you talking kind of hot, and then explain like, oh, so you know what I mean? Then, well,
disrespectful to me.
I could read shit. I've been in the penitentiary. No, so.
For sure, two things for certain. When I'm saying still don't lose no buoyancy, is that I can't impose upon you nothing now. I'm not imposing upon myself. So for instance, right?
Yeah.
When I gave what's the homeboy with the Jerry curl? Captain Bailey. He a deputy now or whatever the fuck he is. He was a captain back then. And I gave him the bullet.
HDM. I know Bailey. Dash.
Right.
I know everybody.
You walk with me. G-Stroll with me, Scrap. You feel me?
I'm with you.
When I gave him the bullet to get out the bing, and I gave him my cuff key because I had another one. So I can get out the bing and ate food in the cafeteria. I ate with him.
Did we call you War back then? I don't think we called you War back then.
No, Pretty Nitty. They called me Nitty. It was Blue Nitty, Pretty Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, cool. I just know we was that small back then.
Right, so very small.
All right. So when you said name, all right, I trace it back to who brought you home, what hood. I do all of that.
Right.
I don't play. I do.
But listen what I'm saying though, right? Part my soul. This not about the 550s, right? Because they could go on Gangland, they could go on you.
And these niggas out here, they go there and the crowd.
All right, I heard you. You speaking to GL. You having that GL. You heard?
What's up, GL, brother? How you doing?
I'm good. Let me just say this, right? Because I've been home 9 years after doing 17 years. You heard? 5 of that I did in the box straight, right? I came home 2012. I have been working. I came home November 21st. I've been working since November 28th, 2012, up until this point. I have at least 7 Crips working with me on my site, but it's more than that.
Welcome home, Scrap.
Yeah.
He's a blood. He said he working with Crips. Now notice how the conversation is progressive. Everybody letting each other speak, respectful. Keep it going.
And more than that, I've been home 9, but it still feel like I just came home because I like the change out here. I refuse to conform to it. This is why I didn't really get on this platform yet, outside of personally doing videos and things. But let me just say this before I deviate. Listen, man, I don't do color banging. I don't do black on black crime. And I'm gonna say this right now: put the guns down. And if you have to, pick up the boxing glove and just go about your life.
Facts.
Value every time we kill a black person, we devalue our own motherfucking lives, man. What you mean? How somebody gonna look at us like we something when we killing each other like we ain't shit?
Fact.
I don't care, gang or not, nigga. Put the guns down.
He's speaking.
Thank you. That's
what. And if you gonna pick them up, nigga, aim them at the White House, nigga.
Aim them at the police. Shit.
That's what I be talking about. Shit.
And respectfully to all the OGs.
What's up, Wack? Funk love, homie.
Hey, Tom.
What's up, Wack? I mean, like, this nigga, they talking good. Here come Wack with the
all the OGs. I hear the homie because I be on the same shit, but like church, that's not the reality. Stay ready. They ain't playing with us like that. They ain't giving us that shot, my nigga. So I tell niggas, hey, I know what we would love it to be, but it ain't that. Straight up. And it's getting further and further from that. That's why these little niggas, when they use them guns and they go behind the walls, that's why they name change.
That's why they name change. They lifestyle change.
Because now they see we had experience training coming up with these hands. So when we got behind the wall, it was just hand to hand. These niggas out here, they go there and the crime put them there. Now you in there, now you got to deal with it, so that just ain't the reality of this shit.
Now you can't survive because you can't fight.
They ain't never say it was the reality. He said that's what he wished, and that's what he wishes for, type shit. But let's keep it pushing.
Yeah, and I tell people that because I don't want my OGs stepping into some shit like yo, then they get their ass hit up and they gone.
That's
like
nigga,
know what you dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Let me add on to that. I ask little homies, little cuz, I ask whoever, if you talking about you're a part of a certain lifestyle, right? What army don't train their soldiers? What army? And it's the Crips and the Bloods, police, they don't train their motherfuckers. We don't train our soldiers, man. On a collective body, no, we don't. We probably do it insulated, certain families,
Exactly.
People
certain
up
ones
and ready
with right leadership. What up, Reed?
That's a fact.
Hey, let me reset the room real quick, fellas. Welcome to Trolls Nation.
Because I just want to get a perspective, because I know where I stand on it as well, but I want to get a perspective, a general perspective. So, if you looked at it as a kid, so basically there's no coming back. Whatever he do after that, right? Like OG Mac creating what he created, putting down what he put down, take whatever 100 years the crackers give him and never tell on nobody thus again. So there's no way he can come back from that.
Ain't no coming back. Look, I'm gonna say it like this, right? I think y'all giving dude too much credit. I'm gonna tell you why. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Nigga wanna ask why.
Now he's talking about one of the dudes that's arguably started the East Coast Bloods helps, and if that's not in East Coast politics, I don't know what is. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit.
Selfless shit I have ever done in my life. I didn't say selfish. This is the most selfless thing I have ever done in my life, and up until this point, outside.
Because I just want to get a perspective because I know where I stand on it as well, but I want to get a perspective, a general
thing I have
My
ever
bad.
done in my life, and up until this point, outside of my daughter and wife, the only thing that makes sense to me, even to this day, when you see the predicament that black folk are in, no matter what state you in, I don't care.
My
We
problem
need
with the
help,
other
man.
OG Mac is he extorted his own kind and
Yeah,
he
let me
abused his
ask.
position.
Let
That's what
me
he did.
let me ask a general question, right? Just like a basic question, right?
Man, I want to
Because I
say
know
something bad, but I don't want to get into it.
because I know because I know the Mac shit didn't the shit with Mac didn't it happen when he was young, when he was like 16, 17 or something like that?
Yes, it did.
Now
It
let
did.
me ask you this, right?
No
Is there a hold up? I mean just it's a dumb question, right? Is there a way, right? Is there a scenario where a 16-year-old is looked at like, okay, this nigga was a kid? Is there a scenario
I ain't
where
no
he?
kid. I was
No,
in the
hold
penitentiary at 16.
on. No,
Let me
I know
answer
Wack.
that.
I know Wack. Let me finish
Ain't
my
no
thought.
kid.
Let me finish my thought because I just want to.
That sounds stupid as hell. I ain't no kid. I was in the penitentiary at 16, so that mean you wasn't a kid?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
you was in the penitentiary, but that mean you wasn't a kid. You was still a kid, nigga. The fuck?
what the fuck?
Weird.
Get a perspective because I know where I stand on it as well, but I want to get a perspective, a general perspective. So if you looked at it as a kid, so basically there's no coming back. Like whatever he do after that, right? Like so OG Mac creating what he created, putting down what he put down, take whatever 100 years the crackers give him and never tell on nobody thus again. There's no way he can come back from that
Ain't no
as a
coming back.
16-year-old.
Look, I'm gonna say it like this, right? I think y'all giving dude too much credit. I'm gonna tell you why. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Nigga wanna ask Wack, who you give credit in New York? I'm gonna say a nigga like Clarence 13X who founded the 5%. Nigga, I ain't
Nobody asked you nothing, but I give that nigga credit too. But nobody ever asked you who you gave credit to, Wack. Nobody.
giving no nigga credit who
Peace to the
started
God.
following shit. I ain't giving no nigga credit who from a city like that and a state like that, and his whole position is he's just found.
Notice how on this show with all the New York guys, nobody's glazing him because you got real.
Nah, nigga, these niggas are serious, homie. I got to go back and get these niggas they respect. And look,
Very different.
after this era, you seen everybody peep these games. So I'm sure they said, "Oh, no more of that." They got shut down. I'm positive.
Very different panel than usual on his show on this episode. If you noticed,
Man, goofy shit, man.
Of being a follower, straight up. Fuck that, nigga. That shit come from over here. Any nigga that's from New York that didn't start some shit that's New York soil, I ain't giving you no props like that. Clarence 13X, that nigga said, you know what? You Muslim niggas doing some other shit. Nigga, we got this. Nigga, I'm 5% and we got the movement going on.
Hey, yo.
I give him credit.
He's a goofy ass, first of all. That was a goofy statement, too.
It's
the
like-
Power Rules will start in L.A. on Power Rule Street, nigga, and you in Pacoima, and you following.
He's treating this as like he's a pro wrestler or some shit. Like he's acting, but these guys are not wrestlers, bro. These guys are MMA fighters, and he's
The
out
Power
there.
Rules
Like,
will start in Compton or L.A. I'm sorry, because I know I get wherever it was started wasn't in Pacoima, and you joined that. So what's the difference, nigga? They all ghetto youth. You going by the GL a couple miles, nigga, a couple thousand miles, nigga. That sounded stupid to me. If you ain't started it, that's weird. Cause your name of your gang is Pacoima Power Rules. You feel me, people? So you ain't got it ain't no original name. Power Rules Pacoima. You know what I mean? You just took it.
that's what they are. They're Pacoima.
I ain't giving the other nigga credit who started some follower shit.
Now, I'm a West Coast blood like Wack, Pyru like him, but I don't believe in that philosophy. I live in Phoenix. Blood's here.
He sound like OG. He said, "I'm a whack, but I don't believe it." What the hell he talking about? That's what it sound like.
They bloods. They don't know. All of them ain't California card, but they respect it. I respect what you say, Wack.
The real OG speaking facts there.
Understand where you from.
Yeah,
but,
he founded some follower shit.
But
he
let
founded.
me finish.
We're
I'm
gonna
talk about
start
something else, about
following the West
AC.
Coast niggas.
Yeah, now everybody know Marcus Nunn, okay? A China dog. He's home. The nigga who snitched on him when he was young was a 6-year-old from my hood, Elm Street. and that nigga gave a written statement. Now, they gave him a pass because the nigga had paper and he helped support the homie throughout the years. The homie left LA, he left Bompton, now he's just up in Seattle, hiding out, scared like a motherfucker. His name is G-Tone, and he's a bitch ass snitch as far as I'm concerned.
Every rat that Wack give a pass to got money, and he benefited off of from 6ix9ine to QCP. Now he's still speaking up for Gucci Mane, I heard still. And other niggas that got a lot of money, he gonna speak up for them. But niggas that we ain't even see paperwork for Jim Jones, he been saying Jim Jones a rat. We ain't see paperwork for 21 Savage, he been saying he a rat.
Yeah, and he's been saying that for it's been 4 years since he said that bullshit.
And it's a whole lot of other ones. It's a long list.
Yeah.
But everybody know.
That statement is
I mean, it's a whole lot. Hey, bro, it's a whole lot of them on the street.
Let me say this though, right? Can I interject? Because he said, "Yo, I'm an old school New York down move Wack." And
don't
I
get
don't give a fuck how old school you is. The nigga founded some followers.
Yeah, I heard that they be for Mexicans and stuff, but they still, and I see what you're saying. They different too from it's all different. It's geographically different. That's just the fact. So we go back in time and just look at this shit in retrospect and realize, and I hope Wack see it one day and realize how stupid he was. And, it got a pass with a lot of people. His dumb ass going, but that's why we reiterate. That's probably not the word. Whatever.
Old school New York Don Mook tell me about nothing. Because it don't get more old school to the nigga that.
Who's trying to tell you about something about you? They telling you about where they from.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with bullshit.
Yeah. Why would you be so ignorant not to learn about that? Or is he just provoking? That's what I'm saying. It's just a tactic to get information.
He's like a fucking 7-year-old with ADD in the class that doesn't have anything to add in.
I swear to God, you're right.
But
he's some addies. A few addies, he might be cool. But then he really go broke because he won't be.
Bro, you're not cool. Trust me. I know.
We know his source of income is Adam, I think, is one of the things. And he got the tours with the little tours, and he robbing and finessing every inch out of that. He giving his homeboys change.
Why would he keep showing up to a place where the white boy keeps telling him to shut the fuck up and he doesn't do shit about it?
So you acting like a gay mob boss.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. And one dude, Moose said, oh, he brings negativity here and this and that. Wack want to attack him and beat him up. But Adam said, you act like a gay mob boss. Now, if that doesn't scream a hoe for the money, I don't know what did. And I've never seen a gangster be a hoe for the money. Like I've seen gangsters do it.
Filthy hoe for the money.
I've seen gangsters fuck up some real money because they ain't being no hoes. I've seen gangsters not hoes for money. I'm sorry.
It doesn't mix. Oil and water. It always turns out bad.
It's just real, bro.
It ain't real. You
Yo,
ain't
so
real.
nigga was inspired. Wack.
In New York,
nigga beat man. Listen, bro.
But one thing, we brought the confusion. It was civilized conversation. Now they yelling and hollering. You're my mic, stupid shit. Gangsters I know, and I'm on the outside looking in, and I've been through some things or whatever else. And my little brother, Mace Lowe, he's still in there, whatever. Like, I'm on the outside looking in. You feel me?
Sure.
Never, ever, ever, ever. And see, I'm in tune because I know gangsters from Cali, literally, real loved ones. No gangsters from down south, loved ones. I was born down south. And from the East Coast, loved ones that I died for type shit. You feel me? So I'm on the outside looking in. Grown man, live my life righteous, take care of my son, hold it down, and support and do all that type of shit. So that's why my opinion counts. Because I ain't no scumbag ass motherfucker like this dude, you feel me? And he obviously don't know nobody but who he claimed he know from his little section. And right now he got people working for him on tour, his homies. And I know he's finessing them. So what do you want me to do, man?
Look, this guy, everything he does sucks. He just sucks.
Yeah. It's important though. We go, but
that's why like I said, he's a gift that keeps on giving because he always sucks and he's always saying something stupid. So we can always air videos of him embarrassing himself. And he seems to be the only one who doesn't get it because, again, he's always up in clubhouse with his minions, and they don't tell him, "Hey, you sucked yesterday."
I might be biased, but man, the East Coast niggas they held it down so far. You know, I'm really non-biased. I'm the most non-biased motherfucker. But if I hear some weird shit, I'm gonna mention it. But so far,
this is the first clubhouse show that I'm listening to it, and it's not angering the fuck out of me because it's not a bunch of people just backing up whatever this asinine retard feels like talking about today. These guys are talking about some real shit, and then he comes in and stutters and mumbles some irrelevant bullshit, and then they go right back to talking about some real shit.
Coach, y'all be arguing each other. We ain't doing that. I'm letting him do what he wants right now.
One mic.
I'm not finna argue about a nigga about
one mic. Hold on, but y'all listen.
All right, hold on. One mic.
Y'all know more about it than us. I got you. I'm gonna leave it right there. Niggas talking about this shit started in 93. In 93, I was already in the motherfucking penitentiary.
Look, he keep on talking about some.
Hey, Wolf. One mic. Quick, real quick.
What's super sad is a dude that got in trouble as a minor. He's a gang member, this, that, and they sent him to the penitentiary because whatever, and he got out. He went in as a minor, got out as a young man, and the only thing he's still talking about is penitentiary. All these niggas did hella time. These niggas that he talking to did 17 years, a grown man, did this amount. He's the only one bringing up penitentiary.
Yeah, and he was there like 40 years ago.
40 years ago. As a juvenile, all juveniles made stupid. Like you, the one that got caught as like on some dumb shit. But it's crazy. He's the only one that keep going at it. Like he's really a penitentiary type of nigga. Like nigga, stop it.
Yeah, he was never even down on real time.
Ain't nothing to be bragging about either. That's why none of them niggas is mentioning it.
It's stupid, and he never went back. So he got the point, but it's like.
But a dude that live a gangster lifestyle is gonna go have to go to prison a couple, and that's what it is. If you live in a gangster lifestyle,
he was about that. By this time, he would have had 3-4 sentences, and he'd be serving one right now.
The way he talked.
Yeah, but that's how it is when you're someone who commits to that lifestyle.
Battlefield, the war, whatever.
When you're somebody that commits to that lifestyle, by the time you're 40, 50, 60 years old, you've been down a bunch of time, and you're probably doing time at that point in time right now. So he's not that big, obviously.
And salute to the LA niggas. I know I got a lot of LA niggas that be tapping in. They the homies, all that. Even my old nigga James Hudson. I ain't see him in a minute, but all my LA niggas, I love LA niggas. I fuck with the cool LA niggas, the music, all that. Draco the Ruler to Munchie B, like all in between. You feel me? Even banging on Wack. You feel me? I know who Big Wise is. I know why Baby B Brazy got his. I know the other B Brazy, Westside YGs, all them songs. But let's not get it twisted because Wack tried to make it look like when my little brother, we was talking about things like he was talking about LA niggas, and real niggas know it wasn't talking about no LA niggas. He's talking about Wack 100. You feel me? And that's all. You know what I mean? But I had to say that one time. But let's keep this shit pushing on.
Tonight, whatever, right? And not.
Ain't about East and West Coast. Y'all be arguing each other. We ain't doing that. I'm letting him do what he wants right now.
One mic.
I'm not finna argue about a nigga about
one mic. All
right, hold on. One mic.
Y'all know more about it than us.
I'm a nigga that know about Lil Hawk. I was happy when he got freed. Know about AWOL. You feel me? I'm a nigga that know all that Compton shit, nigga. Fuck with MC8. You feel me? You know what I mean? CMW. I'm a nigga, but I'm an East Coast nigga. I know all the East Coast. South nigga. You feel me? I'm a different type of nigga though.
I'm gonna leave it right there.
All right.
Niggas talking about this shit started in 93.
They laughing at his ass, man. They laughing at his stupid ass. I ain't gonna lie, because I remember back in the day when the shit was going down, I was a little mad. I'm like, this nigga, he's trying to really but now I'm looking at it in retrospect. Niggas sound like they did the right thing so far.
3 hours already in the motherfucking penitentiary.
Look, he keep on talking about some.
Hey, Wolf. One mic, real quick. Real quick, welcome to Trolls Nation. If you're new to the room,
They said he keep talking about some penitentiary shit. These niggas did hella time.
The guy cut him off. Right?
Nobody.
You know what made you?
Reek, nobody want to hear that reset. What'd you say?
That's why Reek cut him off right there and started doing, like you said, a reset. Basically.
Yeah, cut that shit. Oh, Reek, like, yeah, nobody want to hear that penitentiary shit, nigga.
I was 21.
Can't hear you, cuz.
All right, hold on. I was 20.
Or form of a prison gang. That is a clique for, like, if you a Damu, niggas a bloodline you be in. Now those two are prison gangs. I be hearing niggas hollering that shit like that's your neighborhood. Nigga, that ain't how that work.
What?
That nigga Blast right there, that nigga's a 40+ year BL. I know for a fact, walked the yard with him. Me and that nigga used to bump heads with the no cut shit. We were just so greasy on the yard together. We had to come together because we was two of the most greasiest niggas doing shit on the yard. So this nigga walked the yard with me when I was a pup. Blast by you. What you about 7-8 years older than me?
Told me Dominican Mayweather too. Salute. He's talking about that ain't how that work. They banging something. It don't matter where. If they banging it, they banging it. It must work because they're banging it. So the fuck is you talking about, man? It's weird, bro. But I'm gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna get it. Watch this though.
Blast?
Yeah, I'm 51, about to be 51.
You 51. So
Salute,
you 7 years older than me. I was
Salute
16,
the OG.
Blast was about
Salute the
23 when I hit the
OG.
door.
It's an honor. It's an honor to have his perspective. It's an honor to have an OG.
I love how the East Coast niggas are very respectful too. I love that shit. Feel me? These niggas who killers and shit. Hella respectful. I like that. Even when the OG started yelling at, I ain't hearing no out of pocket nothing. I ain't them. Oh, nigga, put it. You feel me? Because it's a certain. But that's honorable though.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right, and I wouldn't have noticed that, to be honest, if you hadn't mentioned it. But yes, they are, and it's a very different conversation than if they were sitting down with a bunch of LA rapper and gangsters. It'd be completely different.
But see, he from both sides of it. He from his neighborhood, and he a decorated motherfucker with the BL shit, right? That's why I tell niggas, if you ain't cut, don't speak on it. But see, they play BL totally different over there. Like it's just some household shit. That's not no household shit.
You already know what he's saying right now. That gang shit stupid. All that stupid. Y'all ain't gonna catch me out there. When he got called out for all these fades at the parks and everything, you ain't gonna catch me out there. Look at these dumbass gang banging. Look at that's why Hefe got locked up and whatever else. And we want him to be free because I don't believe, you know what I mean? I think he got a raw deal, but he had a good future. But Wack talking about that's why this is what you get when you hanging out in the streets, when you gang banging, when you doing this and that. But look at how he's speaking on it and schooling everybody about it now and how to do it.
When he's talking about it, the fucking hip hop police are listening right now. The internet police are listening right now. So
that's some politics shit.
Go ahead, CK. Your floor is yours, CK.
All right, listen, man. So you already had a brief history from when I was doing my podcast, and I kind of broke it down with the prison conditions and stuff like that, right? But later, once I exposed the nigga Mac for being the rat he was.
Oh, wait. CK, wait.
So that's Mac right there, the guy that they said started the Bloods, and that's CK. He from Flatbush, you heard, and he said he exposed him as a rat. But I don't see how Wack get involved in this. Let's check how Wack going to turn this into an argument too, though.
Wait, hold up now.
All in the East Coast politics.
Wait, so you the one put the Mac they talk about right here in this title? You the one exposed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. That's a fact.
Right. So now once I put it out there, of course, you know, it became basically me and the one that was loyalty from my neighborhood. Some blood, somewhat even blood holding me down. It was basically me against the nation. Because niggas wanted to believe into this nigga so much that they didn't realize what was going on. This is what took place with the blood situation, right? Once Mac knew eventually Omar Partey would be exposed as a rat, he changed his name to OG Mac. He gave his Monster Cody book Monster and camouflaged it with little things like, oh, that's it. I'm putting your enemy's name on the wall. Monster Cody said that shit out his mouth. And I didn't find out later on until after one of my homies, Big F.
That's a fact. East, West, South, everybody business, they own business. But the point right now is we showing It's building up, man. The characteristics, man. Every video, you know, it is what it is. I'm out to destroy. Who give a? It is what it ain't too. But it's like he's the guy that said I don't get involved with no East Coast politics. And he tell dudes, East Coast dudes, that you shouldn't talk about West Coast. You don't know about the West. And look at him, he's deep and engulfed in it. He said, see, that's why when anything that leave LA, I don't get it. Why you nobody care what you get involved in, tell you the truth, first of all. But look, how you gonna turn this?
You shouldn't feel some type of way about yourself for going at him or exposing him because this is all shit that he done put out and put on himself. So anybody who's gonna be a hater on, you know, in your direction for talking shit about him, all we're doing here is just talking about and airing shit that he done said himself in front of us, and we're just analyzing it, breaking it down. And like Bush said earlier, this shit didn't age well. None of his shit does. Sounds like an idiot.
LA from out of Compton. He said, yo, you a thorough ass nigga. I can't let you keep going on and not knowing what's going on. This nigga is utilizing y'all as a bunch of motherfucking missiles because his background is dirty. So I started doing my homework based off of that. This is what he did. He used us against everybody, Tom Cross, all the dudes that knew he snitched. He basically started sending us at these niggas on the low, but camouflaging it. The Spanish and Black Wall was really a gang war, Latin Kings against us, which later became Blood.
It's kind of weird though, because now maybe them people ain't know these type of details. You feel me? But hey, this shit been online for a hell of years. But it's ill how Wack is quiet when the real info is going down.
Went on and stayed crip. This is the part that people don't talk about. Some niggas say, word, well, that's crip history. Well, fuck it. I'm Loken then. They stayed local. The rest of us stayed toward the Blood direction. With the help of the old man Fish, I've been calling his name, hoping he answers somewhere. He out in LA somewhere, if he's still alive or whatever. And Big LA. You know what I'm saying? From Compton. And this is how we started learning how to bang the right way. Like GL said, it came down to this. Either you ran with us or you was on your own and we wouldn't protect you later on because the niggas was slaying shit. No disrespect to the Latin King because they was fighting me because they was getting robbed by the guards. I was one of the guards back in the days. So B was one of the guards back in the day. We were renegade guards. We was all guards. We were renegade guards. So there's shit going on. Niggas was getting their chains snatched, a whole bunch of other bullshit, and they started attacking innocent blacks.
It was going both ways, though. It wasn't just.
Right? Hold on, War, one mic, and you know better than that.
What happened was this. 1991, 92, you had a Latin King. Well, he was this Spanish dude from the Bronx named Blaze. He brought Latin Kings to the island at that time. Prior to that, they existed upstate.
Wack quiet, getting the content. He getting the information.
The King Blood, who tells the story, the guards was taking advantage of him. So they formulated it, but they didn't have a real chapter. Blaze brought the real chapter from Connecticut to Rikers Island. Shit took off like a fire. You know, Spanish brothers just hopping on. And at the end of the day, they begin to organize, and you had to be Latin to be a part of Latin Kings, some type of Latin in you. So that excludes brothers unless you're Black Spanish. And anytime they exerted violence, it was a brother. You feel me? So then right after that, this is like the summer of 92. Yeah, I got cut. May 26, 1992. And that basically changed the dynamics because, you know, my relationship with a lot of thorough gangster niggas. No, we was in blood.
The thing is, ain't nothing you could do about a federal or somebody that's watched as heavily as he's watched. You know, like, why would you unless you got a crash dummy mission? Some of us got kids and shit to live for, you know, but you could definitely don't let them keep that narrative on the internet going and the shit he's saying and expose his character. I'm a small channel, but it's bigger ones, and these channels are growing. You feel me? I get 100-something new subscribers every month. So it is what it is, you feel me? And that's all I could do right now because I damn sure ain't going out looking to hurt nobody. You feel me? Nigga running my house. That's all I'm worried about.
That's not our intention here. Everybody that watches already knows it. Our intention is just to bring you legitimate and real content to sift through the bullshit for you and to add our perspective on, the nonsense that we see and the flagrant disrespect of us, the viewers, of people who try to lie to us and paint narratives when all we have to do is go back a couple years and watch one of their old conversations, and you just see the irrelevance and the lies and the hypocrisy and the bullshit. But then he'll turn around and tell you it ain't really like that. And you heard wrong. You know what I mean? Like, don't believe your lying ears.
Yeah, let's rewind time then. And that, we attacked all the shock value dudes because they do some shock value that affect the culture. Like Charleston White. You feel me? Even Poetic Flacco putting murders on people. Trap Lord Ross putting murders on people, and these different dudes. Even Swamp Story. I did videos on Charlemagne the God. He was a shock dude back in the day, or whatever else. I did videos on academics. He was a shock dude back in the day. You feel me? Because when you do that, you give a different perspective and you show the real, like, look, don't rock with this fake bullshit, and don't let these motherfuckers make you give a opinion on somebody based off what they read on Reddit and things like that. Because a lot of times they be wrong. So it's just messed up because these dudes that they saying got 19 bodies, 20-something bodies, 30 bodies, they got kids and shit. Yeah. And these dudes are not right. Even police get shit wrong. So why y'all think they right all the time?
Yeah, and if it was that easy for a kid from fucking across the fucking world to figure out on the internet, the police here or the feds would have figured it out a long time before that. In my opinion, the feds would have known long before Trap Lord Ross figured it all out.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, Wack be saying all kind of weird shit. Sent the blood, sent the Crips. We all know the tactics. It's important that motherfuckers analyze him though, because he's a special specimen. It's crazy, motherfucker, man. Fucked up his neck.
He's just got a direct line to those people for sure, and he uses it constantly, and they abuse him.
To what people? Who Adam 22? Who's sick of him and he uses them because it's a hit show?
Wack's dealing with he's dealing with the feds.
Oh, you talking about them people? Yeah, possibly. I don't know. We get away with a lot of shit. I know that.
Uses it all the time. He's just that guy.
Yeah, two back, man. I gotta rock with those Sims.
He keeps talking shit and putting his foot in his mouth. So I bet they listen to him talk, and then they call him and like, "What was this you were talking about? Tell us more about that." And then he winds up having to talk more about bullshit that they never had on him in the first place, but because he ran his mouth on the podcast about it, they instantly call up and want to know what the fuck are you talking about. And he's not smart enough to talk in circles around them. So he just winds up ratting more. I'm sure that's how it goes.
The CS2 back shit makes sense. Go watch Do Sims, Active Chucks, and it all lined up. Everything is correct. It's crazy, and it makes sense, And not only that, the big U shit, the same shit. A bunch of stuff, man. He called Brick Baby a rat. Brick Baby doing time. Brick Baby ain't no rat. Brick Baby was solid. Like, he called a bunch of people rats. Like, and that should be the thing right there. And that's probably the main reason why he can't go back to certain places, because you're supposed to provide paperwork for certain things. He called people from his own set rats and things like that. So, but we all know this tip though. Well, look, let's keep it pushing, because I want y'all to see how the negativity could affect a positive thing that's going to where really they wasn't even really speaking on the gang politics all deep, but none of that. Wack brought it back there. Y'all don't see and y'all don't peep. It went over their head. Look, they was talking about peace, all this good shit. Then Wack came in, chimed in, and then it brought it back to the specifics of the gang politics, and Wack is quiet as a church mouse. Louder.
Understand? We was just gangster guards and just gangster niggas. We turned C95 up, and then from there, I just start going wild. As I said, what led to Scully and them. The Jamaicans, my little homies from. Yeah. So Scully and them, they cut his grandmother, and then they cut the kid Sean Green aunt on the visit. and then brothers just start forming together. Wait. You said they cut the nigga grandmama on a visit? Cut the nigga grandmama on the visit, homie. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was savage up in there. Yeah, 9 kids. Cut the nigga grandmas. And this is what I said when I said in my interview.
That's how I was
in Connecticut too. He ain't lying. So this formulated just brothers just saying, you know.
He told a story about cutting somebody's grandma, and now Wack respected. Oh no, they were savages there.
So fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I was at the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you cut me, motherfucker. I'm eating every motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Went at these dudes, and then a year later, Matt comes on the island. But this is what a lot of people don't know. Before he was talking Bloods, it was him, Lilo, Rudy Red, Fila, and Polo. They right. Yeah, go ahead.
And let's not get it twisted. Back in the day, if they had the internet and they had the clubhouse and they had all this shit, we would be hearing all the crazy stories of the LA niggas and the Bloods back when they started because they was kids.
Yeah,
we'd have definitely heard everything that was going down because it would have got out. But now it's different. We got social media. You feel me? And this is the beginning of this clubhouse going to YouTube shit. And these niggas, obviously, man, it was new. They was excited. They got the story out. I'm sure they didn't incriminate nobody. They just telling the history. But I'm just speaking because I know it's some niggas like, look, they let Wax run the whole shit down. But niggas love speaking on their stuff as long as you ain't incriminating nobody.
Sure, yeah, of course, and it's just a situation where time and technology just didn't meet up at the right time for us to get that.
Even Chicago shit or whatever.
It's also a good thing though because if we had social media and YouTube and all that back 25, 30 years ago, it would have fucked everything up. It would have changed the whole landscape of the rap world because so many rappers would have gotten caught up in the bullshit because it would have been day fresh technology, and yeah, they would have been.
Let's be honest; those gangs wouldn't even formulated if they had the internet and they had all the shit. Yeah, they wouldn't. It's still gangs, but it wouldn't have like got. They made some powerful, crazy shit. They was time dedicated in that shit.
It would have
worldwide.
It could have, or because the internet was because social media was so new and people didn't really realize what it was going to be. The feds and the cops might have used it really well and snuffed out anything that was starting up at that point in time.
But it's weird how they snuffed out the Black Panthers and the other things, but somehow the Crips and Bloods flourished with guns and drugs and money because they was clapping each other up.
Absolutely could have happened the other way. They could have wound up flourishing using social media at its advent. I mean, they kind of still are flourishing using social media at its advent as we speak. But if they had it 25 years ago when we were listening to these rappers, it would have changed the whole landscape of the rap world and the street. It would have been different. Of course, it would have been different. But
yeah. He said, Ant, we told Ant leave Wack alone. Refuse now. Look at him. I ain't gonna hold you. I think the gang members out there should ignore Wack and shouldn't even acknowledge him because Spody Face page. You like these guys getting their money in this entertainment. I think you shouldn't even now. Munchie B Munchie B lost the page, but he got a new one and he's still going at him and he played my whole video on that motherfucker part 1 and 2. And I salute him for that. I don't give a fuck. He got the right to react to. I was happy because shit. He was speaking. He was on the same shit I was on same time, and you feel me? Like,
salute to him. That's dope.
But I think niggas it's a dangerous game, or maybe Wack taking credit for something he didn't do. Like I said, you feel me? Because he could have shut down Munchie B shit. I think why that ain't happen. He said who trying to bring 4 Extra back? No Jumper. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Nah, I don't think that's happening either.
That's never gonna happen. He said he wanted to bring Spody Face and Munchie back on a different show, and they said they're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I heard that.
But let's be honest here. It ain't gonna be hard for them to find some other gangsters that's just as entertaining. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
They out there lined up.
Somebody who's got a hand and hasn't embarrassed themselves 3 times in a row.
They lined up for him, man. But
Shit bad as far as his career opportunities went. Like
Forrester
he really
hate that dude though. But hey, he might, I don't know, the money might get funny and he might say I could use that check. I don't know. But no, even especially his cousin left, because Spody is his first cousin. If Spody left, then he really ain't going back. I think I doubt, because I know the type of nigga he is. He one of them, you feel me? He one of them ones that he ain't going for that.
he's not gonna cross lines. He'll keep it standard, I guess.
And yeah, I spoke on that. You already know, man. You know, your dad don't like Wack. You got out of jail. Wack introduced you to No Jumper, and you seen the glim and glitch. You getting the fame, but he already had a page that was kind of lit. He could have did his own thing, but Wack probably blessed him with some money. I don't know, but he did something. And now the boy he like, if my pops don't like a nigga, and if I hear him from the streets about all the weird shit about the nigga, I'm cutting the nigga off. Ain't no money or nothing. Like, if my pops don't fuck with you in the street, like, nah, I'm not gonna fucking, and then let alone stick up for you and fight for you and say if you say something about him, it's on type shit. Never that. I'm sorry. But that's just me though. Situations. But look, like I said, hypocrisy, homie. Let's get it going.
Oh yeah, tell him he got to get on the phone with his wife. But
CK, this is Reek. That wasn't War that had interrupted you.
What year UBA started?
94. UBA started 9-5.
No, it did.
This is
Come
93.
on, y'all wilding right now. UBA started 94.
I feel like Wack is just got them people recording and loving all this information. Because it's ironic how he's so quiet, but when they start talking about, I don't know if ironic the word, but it's whatever. He's so quiet, but when they start talking positive shit, he come in and bring it back to the bullshit, and then he get quiet and download the info.
Yeah.
Nah.
El Myra.
Listen. Let me tell you
that
something.
ain't when it started originally.
Look, let me tell you something. Listen. One mic. Look. I'm one of the day one. Let me give you what it was. It wasn't UB Ensign. It was NYB. It was NYB. Then it became UBN after.
We all day one. Chill out, man.
I mean,
we all
definitely bitched out Reek, and Reek, he was on my channel a couple times. I interviewed him back in the day. Nigga try to say I owe him some money. Nigga, that's a dub. You get some Nathans, nigga. You tried to play me and finesse me, nigga. Should have kept it business, because I was giving him a couple dollars, $50, something like that. Feel me?
And we promote his whack ass fucking alcohol on the channel.
Yeah, we know you needed it. You were sipping the little nips, the New Amsterdam nips and shit.
For none from that, didn't ask for you to pay us to advertise on our shit.
And then you try to play me and try to finesse me on some stupid shit. Nigga,
Yeah.
fuck out of here, nigga. I look like Boo Boo the Fool.
You made yourself look like a clown with no jumper. Like, you could have had some over there, and then you wound up fucking that up. Like,
I would have gave him the money if he would have asked me like a man or something. Say, man, I'm fucked up, something shit. Try to finesse me, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Fuck him. He went through a bitch being on the air about it, trying to make it, and it wasn't. And it was already snuffed, and it was already a dub, like you said.
He came to the channel and he was mad at Wack. I knew all the insight because he told me behind the scenes. You know, he did some other things that I ain't gonna say because I ain't trying to incriminate nobody. But behind the scenes, showing me how tough he is and things like that. Just dissing Wack, all that. But then when he get on the camera and I'm trying to ask some questions and trying to get to it, his scary ass wouldn't get to it. I'm like, damn, nigga, you hoping another opportunity. But I can't be mad. I understand how money control a dude that's just.
I remember we were having a conversation with him on one of the episodes, and you asked a question, and then I asked a question. He really didn't answer your question. Then he really didn't answer my question. Then you asked another question, and he just kind of stopped talking, and then just started. He would just start to change the subject.
You want to tell me how much bullshit he did behind the scenes, but on the show you were scared because he thought he was gonna hook you up or something, nigga. You should have kept it real. Because look at you now. Where you at?
Though, don't do that.
Hey, GL, you wasn't around it, but chill out. You wasn't around. Being serious right now. We being serious.
I'm being serious too.
Listen to me.
Nation Room on the Clubhouse app. Go ahead and
Hey,
Look.
To it, because remember the atmosphere that was created amongst blacks and Hispanics. So niggas is already getting busy. You feel me?
On that, niggas was already coming together, getting busy. We didn't know about no West Coast, no West Coast history. Boom.
Y'all knew
None
about
of
it because the book come from a West Coast nigga.
Okay, but that
they
came
didn't read the book.
later. When we
Niggas wasn't
talk
reading
about
like that.
history. Yeah, we
because it's a book don't mean nothing anyway. Just because they read a book don't mean they know about some shit, nigga. Please, nigga. He talk about the Monster Cody book that most niggas read and they locked up or whatever. But just because you read a book don't mean you know about the culture, nigga.
No, far from it.
Yeah, you know some stories about what you know.
talking about history when he came the conditions of Spanish oppressing blacks. He just came in that condition because, yes, and it brought the boroughs together. So instead of Bronx going against Manhattan, Manhattan going against Brooklyn and Queens, we've all formulated a bond, you feel me, to go against these dudes. So we didn't really care about what was going on because we was in the field.
All right,
you know how it is with the Mexican mafia.
Let me ask you this though. This is the key factor Wack was saying. Y'all, all that shit that you was talking about, that taking place behind the wall, right?
Blender.
Yes.
Okay,
so want to speak for Wack, and here's what Wack was saying. See, this the key factor what Wack was saying.
So belong to a
nigga forgot his point.
Street that y'all represented as a blood to even form a prison.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No,
you gotta be.
never happened.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be from a set before you can be a UBN or a bloodline.
Okay,
Came back to the street. Let me ask you this: when you came back to the street and went to your neighborhood, did everybody in your neighborhood claim UBN or just you?
No, everybody. Everybody that was right now claims UBN outside of Independence, but the initial bloods in New York, not Independence, not dudes who came from West and all that. Initial bloods in New York all claim UBN to this day. Because remember, we started from jail out, not from the street and then back out.
So what about these cats that's never been to jail?
They still claim UBN.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know how
they got LA
like a
Bloods
nigga claiming
that joined in jail, and they got LA Bloods that joined in the streets. So I don't understand why they yelling at these dudes. And like somebody said, everybody do their own way, their own style. Like they do their own thing, their own way. Nigga, they heard blood. It sound cool, just like the LA niggas heard Bloods and created. Said, "Well, I like that blood." Yeah, that sound cool. Blood, red, yeah. It's like-minded people and everything. You got everybody got a whole clique around the world that they got some things in common that nobody else got. They like the same shit, but somehow, you know, the Bloods of the gang, you know. But I'm just saying, like, come on now, they do their shit their own style though. The fuck are they point?
Yo, this is why I say what I say, bro. When I leave the West, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Shit, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I see where the confusion is.
You
And that's
see
why
what
we
I
have these
mean? Like,
discussions, Wack, so we can like come to some type of understanding. But everyone is saying something different. And that's where the confusion comes. All of y'all don't speak the same shit. Like one brother say this, one brother say that. So like what's the what and that's what I'm asking. What's the real shit?
I'm never gonna tell somebody from Louisiana. I'm never gonna tell somebody from Louisiana how to make gumbo. I'll be out of line. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Another bad analogy. Another terrible analogy. Gangster, the shit is totally different. I mean, just because they saying the word blood, but they East Coast blood. Like I said, it's like you got South blood.
That part.
It was just different, B. Niggas was misled.
Hey, yo, listen, hey, yo. No. Hold up, bro. Hold up. The homie just listen. Y'all keep talking, but you're not paying attention. Niggas is giving the answer, and you just listen. He just said it, and I've been saying it for the last 3 years. Niggas was misled. He just said it again.
Facts.
Don't you get it? Don't you get it? So, guess what?
That's real.
Everything. Listen. Everything in history has a starting point. Nobody denies.
Yeah, Reek from Denver Lanes. I definitely I seen him with his homies and stuff. He from Denver Lanes and stuff. I could say that.
Doing it every borough. And I get that. I respect that.
Yeah,
and it's more than
Bottom line.
one spokesperson.
Hold on, GL, hold on, bro. We getting clarity. Listen, all the brothers came together. We need to set the stand, though, right? So now we already going to war. We already get stabbed, we cut and stab it. So if somebody said, listen, bro, this is the person that we bang under. We don't know. We don't even know who Monster Cody is. So you give us something, and we start reading, certain shit, and we gangster. People like we gangster now. Before blood, before jail, niggas in the street gangster. We all out there for shooting the bodies. So
the whole world was influenced by MC Eazy-E, you know what I mean, NWA, Run DMC, certain things, you know, and not even just hip hop. I'm talking about just gangsterism, a style, all that. They was influenced by that thing. You feel me? And they use it in their own way. They use that whole image in their own way, in their own regions. It all became regional. So down south, you had niggas, the D-boy doing it that way. So it's just when Wack come up with these dumbass analogies, it don't make sense. And I think he know what he's doing, because it's either he know what he's doing or he's stupid as hell. It's either he download information or he's just a super goofy. I'm just saying, man.
So now, how do you tell a banger, whether he fall under a name, a brand, a street, anything, that he's not a gangster? But now when you give me something I can believe in, and it works, right? And it works, I'm going to keep banging with pride for that in which I believe in. Don't you get it? So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell everybody is, let's stop debating, and where there's knowledge and history being given, we see we're overarmed. You know why? Nigga, we barely scratched the surface of what the fuck we bang. We need to know what.
Yeah, but they need to receive the East Coast shit, because they learning knowledge, they receiving it. You know what I mean? They need to learn that's how the East Coast do it. Same, vice versa.
The fuck we banging for? You know what I mean? The person that it stands for.
Grown ass man in this conversation right now want their child to gang bang in any shape, form, or fashion, and if you do, you
nope.
Yo, this is, and honestly, man, this gang shit.
Stay here. Okay, they respecting us, but they cut my brother.
So you said you was originally God body.
Yes.
So renegade God is niggas that said, look, nigga, we riding with the movement, nigga. Fuck.
That's right. That's right.
We ain't gonna say because they not 5%ers.
No,
we ain't gonna help protect them. I got
They
it.
was already renegade. They was already.
Look, Corey, ain't not for nothing, Corey, bro. You niggas gotta look. I'm gonna say this shit, bro. You niggas got a gold mine sitting over there. Cause I'm gonna be real. Listen.
Now look, introduce the exploitation. Fuck out of here, Wack. They not going for it. I think I made my point, man. This epic reaction, man.
Nobody likes you, Wack. Go home.
That been the point, but that ain't that. We get specific. This dude is the ultimate hypocrite, ultimate liar, ultimate user, and I'm starting to realize that I think he was just getting the information, man, and getting it all on record, download it. He got the YouTubers that put it on YouTube to make it last forever, like Keith Sweat. Man. Dirty game, bro.
The name says it all. He's just Wack 100% of the time.
And if you think the people don't see what's going on, tell me one thing. Lately, have you seen Wack get good guests on YouTube and in the clubhouse? Have you seen him get any, even in these news or anybody? Like, no, it's just him and his minions and him talking now.
It's all
nobody with their right mind will go to them clubhouses. Bro. It's all going down. You see Adam calling them all kind of, shut up.
Yeah,
gay monster. You acting like that. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'll
Adam won't respect them.
Shit right now. Shut the fuck up. Like all that.
It's going down. Game said he not rocking with him like that no more. Blueface over there looking depressed, doing these little ass tours with the damn with the security getting caught up with the little bras that ain't even top notch bras. It's just a mess, man. It's just a mess.
Blueface got the I don't sell any records of blues.
And the diapers, I haven't seen nothing from them diapers. And I'm gonna pull up all the flyers and the finesses that Loose Cannon and Wack was sending me to. Put your artists in this, pay this money, and they're gonna play your music in this. Put your artists in this. We're doing a reality show and do this. Like they just finesse, man. The ship is going down, homie. Man, We about to get up out of here, man. Hope I made my point again. Bulrad.
Yeah, that was a good show, man. I appreciate it. Fucking, shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate that. Like, subscribe, get in the comments. Let us know what you want to talk about. Give us ideas.
Hype this shit up too. Hype it up.
But yeah, man. Salute to you, Bush. Another great show. Doing your thing.
Salute to B-Rad.
We're doing
still holding down with me. He's been with me for some years now. I don't know how many years, but it's been some years.
I'm no fence jumper. We definitely do business over here. We get it in. We get it together, and we make it work. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to continue to do. And we appreciate you all tapping in with us for it. So,
indeed, gratitude. But until next time, man. Bulrad podcast. We back at it, Manana. You already know.
Absolutely.
And we might be playing in the mud, or we might be playing in the mud. But either way, we're gonna be playing in the mud, y'all. We out. Peace. In the mud.